I'm okay. I just smoked another to the face, yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you here been the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Coming with a dank, scrolling that tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweight.
I was putting me easy on game earlier.
Putting me on game. I was putting you on game. What up, welcome back to Woodward's live WoodSports.com.
The Ink Blots, I think, is the name of the band.
The Ink Blots?
The Ink Blots, I think, is the name. They are
It's from one of Spinney's video games.
from Fallout 3. No,
what video games you guys talking about in the chat? Modern Warfare? What was the B game?
The Ink Spots. The Ink Spots.
Is that what
We
you
were
said?
talking about Modern Warfare 2, yeah.
What was the BO2?
Black Ops 2.
Shout
We were
out.
talking about the prime era of Call of Duty.
Modern Warfare 2 was the prime era,
Yes,
for sure,
that is the GOAT.
without a doubt.
Never took part.
What? Terminal?
This wasn't my team.
You
Come
were
on,
playing
put me in-
Michael Myers?
I was a sports game guy.
Man, you missed out.
Put
they
me in the
say.
back of Terminal, I'm nuking. That was where I did it. I was camping in back of
yeah.
the plane, but, checking
So
out
what
in
are-
front.
What are the story modes? You guys
Job
played
done.
online.
You play the story mode first, and then you play online for the rest of it.
I was strictly an online guy.
You what?
I don't have that kind
you
of
didn't play the
patience.
story mode?
I don't have that kind of
Soap?
patience.
You don't know Soap or Ghost? Or Captain Price?
I
You
mean,
don't
I know
the
the name
treacheries
Ghost.
of Captain Price?
I know the name Ghost
Oh
for
man,
sure.
what is going on?
Big time guy trying to get chopper gunners, AC-130s, and nukes. Shout out.
Facts. It was Harrier,
In a game.
AC-130, nuke.
What is that's
Kill
the one.
streaks. 7 kill streak, you get a Harrier, and it's a fucking little plane that you put up over somewhere.
And you had to
it
go where
shoots
all of
people.
them were camping.
Yeah.
Boom!
And then-
Instant.
I think 13 kills
Yeah.
was AC-130, where you get up in the... Like the highlights that the White House posted the other day.
Crazy
as
shit.
AC-130s.
All right, crazy. Real quick on that, I sent that tweet to my group chat because my buddy Tyler is running AC-130s. I don't know if I should have said
Oh,
his
that's
name.
sweet.
Will not say his last name.
Don't say his last
That
name.
is what he did, and he did
One of those?
this
That's fucking sweet.
as his response. I said, "Stay safe, buddy. We love you."
So how this all started, yeah, that's fucking awesome. Shout out to your friend. How this all started was I had my first Unk moment with Brendan, Sales Brendan.
Your first what?
Unk moment, because we were in the back and we were talking about different stuff, and we, Mad Paxed it up a little bit, so we were back there talking, and both of my clips yesterday that I cut for YouTube, they both popped off. Both of them did good numbers, and so I was like, bang bang. I was like, it's like the Akimbo Model 1887 shotguns from Modern Warfare 2, which is probably the most iconic gun in any Call of Duty game ever. And he didn't know what it was. And it was these dual shotguns where you could snipe people from across the map with them, and they'd reload and you'd like flip them. Everybody used them. And he was like, yeah, I've never played Modern Warfare 2. I was like, dude, what? But the game came out when he was 7 years old.
That is crazy.
How old were you?
I was in middle school, so it
13?
came out on PS3. It was after practice, whatever it was, football, baseball, basketball practice, whatever it was. You go home. PS3 had free fucking internet. You get on and there'd be like 30 people on. You're doing quick scope matches, Michael Myers, or just going and just running online, dude. So good.
Yeah, and all of that story was alleged.
Allegedly
Allegedly.
on Roblox.
On Roblox,
Yeah.
not real.
On Modern Warfare
We're
2.
Fake illusion.
Yeah.
So are the stories I tell.
I've always wondered though too, like, because everyone serves, like, who gets to press the button? You know what I'm saying? Like, do they take turns?
It's probably the
'Cause,
highest
I would
ranking. It's
want
probably
to
the highest
sign up and
ranking
serve
official.
and not get to press the button.
I don't think you will. Do you? So you would want to press the button?
Yeah, for sure. At least once. You wouldn't want to press the button?
I would for sure fucking press the button. Are you kidding?
You gotta press. So I'm asking. Maybe you could ask
Probably the
your
highest ranking
alleged friend. Do you guys take turns pressing the button, or just one person, the button presser, and he just lives with that guilt?
I think we're just gonna. I'm gonna leave it where it was, kind of like one
Nick
of like
spilling-
we love
Well,
you,
no,
buddy.
it
and
can
like a
spilling
salute.
trade secrets.
It could be
Yeah.
an off there, answer, but like, can you ask it? Allegedly.
allegedly on Roblox. No, shout out everybody. Stay safe out there. Obviously crazy in the world right now.
If Nick had a kid, it'd be that guy.
Stop. Jeez.
Try to tell us something.
Oh man.
Shout out.
No, this
Hot
guy
start.
Right here.
Yeah, it's also. I was also thinking too, like how it just changed through times. Like I saw like one of the old school World War I planes.
Yeah.
Like the skull and bones, like painted on and shit like
Fucking
that.
shout out George Bush Sr. He was
But no,
flying one of
it's-
those bitches with his wife's name painted on the side of it, shooting down fucking.
Oh, I know
enemy-
that.
Oh yeah, dude. I did.
All his kids were named George.
I did a book report on George Bush Sr.
Me
not
too,
W,
actually.
But yeah, he
I
was
know that.
he was a fighter pilot. He used to shoot down. He had Barbara. I believe her name was Barbara. He
Barbara
had
Bush.
it painted on the side of his fucking
Well, the crazy thing is though,
fighter
is like
ship, dude. He's the man.
we've gone from that to like now it's drones.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's literally just fucking like robots.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
you know, the heart of the game's not there anymore. It's
For real.
it's kind of like foul baiting in the NBA. Like
really
it's
is.
just it's destroying the game we once knew. You know, back in the day, you used to go out there and actually put your life on the line.
With the
now you're
bayonet.
doing everything behind a screen. No, I'm just kidding. But
I mean,
drones are scary.
it's terrifying shit.
Yeah.
And then it turns out, this is kind of I don't know if I talk about it, but they fucked up in that first trip out. They hit that school or whatever, where they were using
didn't hear about
AI to read the maps, and the guy told them, the AI guy told him, hey, don't fucking use this for that because it's not ready. It's not ready to fucking roll out like that, and they killed the fucking whole school.
Yeah, I don't know.
Didn't hear about that in the pod.
No.
Yeah.
Did not.
153 RIP. But yeah, distracted from those things going on in the world.
Oh, that's what
We're talk sports.
that's what's it called? Homeland. That's what Homeland's about. That's how it starts.
Don't tell me. I'm on episode 8.
Well, that's the first episode.
They kill school.
They explain, yeah, that the place got. That's the whole. What's his name? Abu Nazir. That's the whole thing about him. Is his?
I don't think they explain that in episode 1.
Pretty sure they do.
No, it's pretty vague. They saved. They
I
saved
mean,
the. They saved the.
I'm pretty
Marine.
sure it opens by them. Oh yeah, they do break in.
Yeah, but they don't say what it-
Sergeant
yeah.
Brody.
So thanks for ruining that for me.
I mean, you've definitely
Appreciate
seen
you,
it. If you're in
bro.
episode 8, you've seen it already.
What is Homeland on?
It's sick.
HBO and Netflix.
And
or not Netflix.
the CIA guy that I watch all the time, John Kiriakou, who went to prison for whistleblowing about them torturing people.
Yeah.
He says the most accurate depiction of CIA operatives, like field agents, and how shit goes down.
Is it Kiriakou with a K or a C?
Yeah, with a K. He's fucking
Oh,
legit.
dude, yeah, that shit's
guy
crazy.
is
I watch
fucking
reels of
nuts.
him all the time.
OKOSE?
I think I've sent some to you.
I don't know. I see you guys at one, dude. It's wild shit.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Pretty much every crazy thing you've ever heard about the government or like
It's-
killing people,
It's true.
it's true.
Yeah, when he talked about like CIA like Blackgate prisons, and he was like, because they were doing like a poll with the chat, like asking him questions, and people
Yeah.
were just typing in questions. Somebody said like, can the CIA make people disappear?
He said, "Fuck
and
yeah,
he was
they
like,
can."
yeah. He's like, they do it all the time. He was like, if they want you gone, what they do is they send a team in, and he was, a handler normally of those teams. They pick the guy up in the middle of the night. They drop him off at a specific location at a unknown CIA prison. And he was like, and when I mean unknown prison, the presidents and the leaders of the countries where the prisons are in don't know there's a prison there.
Yeah.
And so I was like, dude, that's fucked.
Even the shit with like your car.
Yeah.
They just take control of your car, kill you, make it look like an accident.
Yep.
And under, I don't know if it's still a thing because obviously he's not there anymore. But under the Obama administration, they would meet every Tuesday and they have a kill list.
Kill list, yeah.
A fucking kill every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
They would have a kill list.
Check it
and then
out.
execute the list. Meet again the
Yep.
following Tuesday.
Yep.
All of Americans?
Yeah, CIA.
Yeah, CIA. So CIA does all the out of country operatives, all the secret spy shit.
they're the spies.
FBI is USA spy shit.
Yeah.
No, yeah. One of the guys was CIA today, talking about the whole
Yeah, CIA is foreign,
war-
FBI is
war
domestic.
stuff.
Yeah. Winter Soldier shit. Just
Yeah,
Bry guy. Yeah,
for
absolutely.
real. It's pretty crazy. He said they had this like terrorist leader, or he said who the CIA deemed to be a terrorist leader, in custody, and they found out he was scared of bugs.
Oh yeah.
So they locked him in a coffin in just a diaper and poured in a bucket of cockroaches and like closed it and locked it and would open it up to change his diaper and feed him and then close it and lock it.
Yeah.
And he said you would just hear him screaming the whole time.
Looks like Fear Factor's getting a little too intense.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
It's pretty crazy.
The torture shit they did on the show. It's like, well, that's what he whistle blew on. The
Yeah.
fucking air conditioner and
Yep.
the fucking metal music and shit like that. I don't know. He's
Happens to Marty Bird in
yeah. You're right.
What's that?
Ozark.
Great show.
Yeah.
Those are honestly phenomenal show.
Great show.
I think it's not talked about enough.
It's
You guys
and
watching
they
that
were
new
speedy
one?
with it too. You didn't have
was
to wait
perfect. It was
fucking 2
perfect.
hours,
It
2
was
years.
gone.
and they didn't drag it on.
Nope.
And dude, I mean, spoiler alert. Have you guys all seen it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the end.
Well, maybe don't
Like
spoil it. Don't
2
spoil it.
seasons.
Don't
I think I
spoil it.
watched the first 2.
Oh, 2 seasons. What the
How'd
fuck?
you
Dude, you
stop?
didn't finish it?
The lawyer in front of the horses when they just I was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
we're good.
that was crazy.
Yeah, that was nuts. Yeah, she's hot shit.
Fucking kill me.
Yeah, great actress.
Yeah,
out.
dude. Shout out Ruthie Langmore.
Great in Passengers, right?
Passengers, yeah.
Weapons.
She was in
My
Weapons.
bad.
She was in
Weapons is great,
Wolfman,
too.
too.
Are you
I
guys?
want to see it.
Didn't see it. Didn't see either of them.
Oh,
Haven't seen
yeah.
the movie in a while.
You can't just.
I just know she was in it. I
can't say
I
it,
didn't say
you
she was
didn't see
good.
it.
I just said she was in it.
Speaking of Marty Bird, are you guys gonna
so
watch
funny.
DTF St.
Great fuck.
Louis?
Yeah, sex with her?
I
No, I'm
believe
just
it's
letting
what
you
it's
know.
called.
Yeah, just great tits.
I think it's DTF St. Louis. It's
That
on
one
HBO.
looks weird.
It looks weird. It's got
What?
Hopper from.
Oh,
Stranger
yeah, that
I
Things.
see the commercial for that.
I've seen the commercial, but I think it's just like dropping. It just dropped this week. I'm gonna probably try to dive into that over the weekend.
Hell
See what
yeah.
it's all about. But I like the wife in it too. She's a good actress. She's in some Marvel stuff. Shout out Hawkeye, I think.
Shout out. We will have Max Bultman on the show to
Shout
talk
out.
Red Wings trade deadline. Obviously, Lark got cross-checked pretty tough last night. He's gonna be back.
He's fine. They
He didn't
said he's
skate
playing
today,
on
but
Friday.
yeah, exactly. And then obviously get update on John Gibson as well as like, what kind of trades are cooking.
Yeah.
Before you get into that, one last thing I want to squeeze so we get this first topic. Did you see the Logan Paul stuff?
With Le'Veon or with
Yeah, I mean that's kind of
Myles
it. Yeah.
Garrett?
So Tom Brady's been calling him a bitch.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
on multiple occasions. Tom Brady's like dropping in Logan Paul, he's a bitch.
Yeah.
And Logan Paul's ego has not dealt with it well. Shout out to Robert, the Super Chat. Is golf and 17 for the #1 pick. Whoa.
I would do it in a
Can't
heartbeat.
do that.
Whoa.
I probably would too.
Whoa.
No, I mean,
I would.
$70 million, you'd say.
you would save so much money. But they're not. It's not going to happen. That would never happen.
Also, yeah, the Raiders wouldn't do that.
I mean, I do feel
The
like
Raiders,
Mendoza's like
there's
a little,
no way the Raiders would do that.
he's a little mobile golf. Little
I
Latin
mean-
golf.
Yes. And a national champion like
Hey.
JJ McCarthy.
Remember what golf was called? Play action Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Come on, Tom.
Dude.
Come on, Tom. Make it happen.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, no, there's zero chance.
If you were GM, would you literally do that?
I would, yeah. If the Raiders called me and said, do you want to do
No,
that?
would you initiate the call?
Well, yeah, but it would never happen.
I'm saying you're GM.
Oh, I put sing, rip. No, I can just hear you because I have good hearing.
Supersonic here.
What are you saying?
Shout out Freddie. Appreciate you.
Shout out, Freddie. Yeah, my bad.
Do the
put-
Lions sing?
Chris slept in. Chris slept in.
I did.
I am singing.
I'll change it. You're
But
good.
I'm singing.
Hey.
I got
While the
it,
moon
I
and the
got it.
June and the spring.
I like the singer. That's a crazy.
It would never happen.
That would never happen.
But would you do it easy?
100%.
Mr. Golf Lover over here wouldn't
I
do
could be
it.
swayed.
I mean,
I could be swayed.
I feel like
I'm a big rookie
I don't want to
contract
say it's
guy.
a no-brainer, but like
Then I could afford to go get Max Crosby.
obviously it's a huge gamble because you would hope that Mendoza would become Jared Goff
Yeah,
at the very least.
it's definitely dangerous.
It's super dangerous, but Sam Darnold just won a Super Bowl.
If I'm trading golf, dude, I'm getting Josh Allen.
What?
Yeah,
You're getting an definite improvement.
Joe
Yes.
Burrow.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair. But
two
rookie
first in golf for
contract.
Josh Allen. Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
2 first in golf for Josh Allen for sure.
Yeah, just because rookie quarterbacks, you never fucking know, man.
Yeah.
How many guys we've seen? They're supposed to they're going to be the next one, and they just weren't.
I mean, Mendoza's going to be in a little bit of trouble if they don't help him out with an offensive line. I'll say that straight up. But you got Genty, you have Bowers. Yeah, they got to build an O-line.
Kobe Myers, look out.
You know, I
Look
came
out.
to talk to. I don't like the 2 firsts in JMO that was proposed yesterday on the social media.
Although I'm the
But
one that
J-Mo in
proposed
a
that like
first
a week
sit
ago.
by itself.
J-Mo in one first?
Yeah, all day, and that
Yeah.
makes a little more sense.
That makes more sense.
I think I
And they
asked
need a
you guys.
receiver for the young quarterback.
Exactly.
They got no receivers right now.
That's why I kept talking about the Waymo thing about a week and a half ago before we proposed that on the socials. And shout out Maz. Must have been listening.
Miz.
Miz.
Shout out.
Shout out Miz.
Shout
That shit was
DC says
killing me.
Logan is fucking up 95% of NFL players. Embarrassment. You have to train boxing, not just boxing be a part of your football training.
You know who's not in that 5%? Myles Garrett. Or who is in that 5%? He's not fucking up Myles Garrett.
Deion Dawkins. Do you upload anything, Chris? Or
Yeah,
did you
I
upload
got
it?
everything.
Deion Dawkins is
I think Deion Dawkins would beat Jake Paul's ass too.
we got some footage, some training
Or
footage
not
of him.
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Jake Paul
would smash him all.
Jake Paul's actually like
A boxer,
A
yeah.
boxer. Logan
Yeah.
Paul, he boxed what, twice?
He's on steroids.
Yeah.
That's the thing too. Like if I'm gonna fight you, brother, all right, let's test.
I mean, they're probably on steroids too.
probably, maybe.
Deion Dawkins would beat Jake.
Go ahead.
All right.
Logan Paul.
Yeah, we just mute it. He's kind of quick.
Yeah, dude. He's got great
'cause
feet.
The thing with like NFL
He would-
players,
yeah.
NBA, they're super athletes.
They're
Logan Paul, without a doubt, is athletic.
Not that athletic.
He's juiced up, all that stuff like that. These are just different human beings. So I would give him a chance.
He's winning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Logan Paul will beat some guys, but the guys that are twice his size and way more athletic,
What's Deion Dawkins like? 6'4", 6'5"?
yeah.
Logan Paul's like 6'4".
But he's
isn't he?
like 300 pounds.
How tall is Logan Paul? I think he's 6'4". I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I think
he's
he's
6'2".
6'2".
Okay. How
Deion
tall
Dawkins probably
is
6'5",
Deion
300 pounds.
Dawkins. He is 6'5", and he weighs 320 pounds.
Yeah, he's dog walking Logan Paul.
It'd have to make it MMA, to be fair.
MMA would be less fair.
Less fair?
Yeah, if he
Why?
could grab Logan Paul.
That's well. That's the thing is like in the boxing, Logan has more experience.
Why? Because he hugged Floyd?
No, because he actually trains and
He
trained.
was training right there.
It's not the same. I mean, he probably trained football.
When's the last time Logan Paul's trained?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure fairly recent. I don't know.
I got Deion Dawkins or Myles Garrett.
It's just straight boxing, just straight hands.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, dude. Jake Paul's not enough time, so UFC fighters who throw
Jake
hands.
Paul's different.
Why?
Jake Paul's different because Jake Paul actually consistently trains and is a boxer. Logan Paul's only boxed like what, 3-4 times against like KSI, and he hugged Floyd. That's not Logan Paul or Jake Paul has fought actual boxers, so I won't disrespect him. But Logan Paul, no, he's way out of it.
Gotta be honest, probably take a Logan. Unless it's MMA,
MMA, it's not even close.
then Deion Dawkins has a chance.
MMA, it's not even close.
I don't know, man.
No fucking. You think if Deion Dawkins could get his hands around Logan Paul, he'd be able to do anything?
And if he has to know what he's doing,
Not really.
yeah, you
Logan
do.
Paul doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, he does. Logan Paul was he's like a Division I or offers to be a Division I wrestler. I don't know if he actually went.
I bet Deion Dawkins wrestled in high school.
Look it up. We have the internet. If Deion Dawkins wrestled in high school, I would take Deion Dawkins. If Deion Dawkins didn't wrestle in high school, I'm not gonna
I'm
say I'd
still
take
taking
Logan Paul,
him, bro.
but it'd be
That-
close.
I'm still
that
taking-
mass is.
Listen, I've been in the gym with all these have happened, man. Where this big ass guy comes in the gym.
There's a difference between a
He's
big
like-
ass guy and an NFL left tackle. And Deion Dawkins.
I don't think so, man.
You don't?
I don't.
How?
Not against somebody who's trained. I've seen it too many times.
Logan Paul's not like trained like that.
Like a perfect example, Adrian Peterson at that fucking poker got beat up by that fat Mexican dude. That was so disappointing.
That was pretty funny.
Adrian Peterson was one of the most like the scariest guys I've ever known to run the rock. You got beat up by a fat fucking
But that's
torta.
a running back.
I don't know.
Is this going down officially?
He's offered it $1 million
To Myles Garrett?
he and anybody. So any active NFL player.
Deion Dawkins did?
And then Deion Dawkins answered the call.
He's
Deion
gonna do
Dawkins, yeah. Le'Veon Bell tried.
Yeah.
But I think Logan knows Le'Veon's trained enough where it could get scary for him. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Le'Veon knocked out AP too.
No, that was Frank Gore. Or no.
No, he knocked out Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, Adrian
Yeah.
Peterson just don't got hands.
Yeah, Adrian Peterson just can't fight.
Only for his son.
It's okay.
Jeez. Well,
Yeah, but like I said, Jake Paul, I respect to a certain degree as a boxer. Logan Paul, I don't have. That
Ryan's reaction: Logan's a Division I wrestler. NCAA. Was he really? Then yeah, dude. Trained versus not trained, it's different. It's different.
Deion Dawkins beating his ass.
Hopefully it happens.
what was that Logan Paul clip you had, Easy?
It was him saying the same thing. We don't got to play. He's
Okay.
he's kind of weird. I know he might flag us.
Yeah.
He's a little flag. I said flag. Like he's gonna flag the thing.
I know.
But can I say it? You know, I don't know.
You did.
I finish
It
it.
was pretty funny.
put extra letters in there. I don't know if I said it. Just because you're big doesn't mean you can fight. Says Luigi.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. But I think you guys
I
are
am a
just acting
fan
like
of
Deion
guys with
Dawkins
big
is just
butts.
some big dude walking down the street.
But it still applies.
Yeah, but I mean, it looked like he had pretty good hands right there. Quick. We know he has quick feet. And as you said, these are the top 0.1% of athletes in the world, and he is the top of the tops. Like, he's one of the best offensive linemen in the league, one of the quickest, most athletic offensive linemen in the league. It's not just a regular big guy walking down the street. I think you guys are disrespecting a fully trained professional athlete.
Not trained in
I agree.
mixed martial arts though.
Trained in killing other people.
I don't know.
Jeff's trying to
block him.
fight easy.
Me versus Easy. Winner gets $100. Jeff, I would murder you.
What if Jeff's trained?
Jeff wrestled in high school.
There you go.
But same thing. So that's the thing. Like when I was training, even the wrestlers, get them in, and wrestlers strong as fuck, resilient as fuck, obviously can grapple.
Yeah.
But like in jiu-jitsu and combat, you gotta find a finish.
Mm-hmm.
And wrestling, there's not really finishes. It's just fucking like, oh, I got you down.
Pinned you.
I'm on your back. 2 points. It's like point grappling.
Yeah.
And jiu-jitsu, it's like
Both,
tap, snap, or nap.
both of them are just
You know what I'm
rolling
saying?
around
Like-
with guys in your underwear.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Who do we sign? Nobody. This is Lions 2 sign. Veteran
signed.
edge. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We'll talk about
Name
that
out there with a lot of ties to this team and these coaches.
Yeah,
And-
I forgot about that. That's on there.
And he fits exactly what they like.
Should we just keep?
What's this thing about Detroit Sportsnet?
Detroit Sportsnet will be the home of the Detroit Tigers this season and the Red Wings in 2026. I believe it is $189.99 per year. So gonna have to pull trigger on that. I think they're still trying to figure out what cable channel it will be on. But Detroit Sportsnet will be your home for Detroit Tigers baseball. And 2026 Wings, they're still trying to figure out if they get the Pistons on it.
But have to, man, because like,
Yeah.
if they don't, you're paying the $20 you're paying right now for.
Nobody
you
would
pay
watch
for now
the
for
Pistons.
FanDuel, right?
Yeah, I'm
I
canceling
wouldn't watch
FanDuel.
it. Yeah, same.
You'd pay for that, and then you would pay for the Pistons, whatever they end up on too.
What sucks is I'm going to have to pay for both of them until the basketball and hockey season's over because the Tigers aren't going to be on FanDuel. They're only going to be on Sportsnet.
They should bring it back to how it was on cable, where it was like part of like a cable package where you get the Detroit sports, like with YouTube TV.
That would be cool. That could be a thing because like the YouTube TV restriction was with FanDuel, so maybe they were. That would be cool.
And they're
Hopefully
like
they
parent company.
hopefully they figure it out like stat because if it is a bunch of streaming services and they're a lot of people are buying. I mean, if we think about it, there should be 3 playoff teams.
Yeah.
If the Red Wings do their part with serious aspirations to make it far. Hopefully, the Tigers and the Pistons can do their part, but they could seriously cake here. Take a little back for a little Tarek Skubal
What?
contract. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of shocked that FanDuel would let that kind of slip. I thought that was a good thing for them.
They're stupid.
I don't
That's
know
why
how
they're
any of
bankrupt.
this-
That's why they're going bankrupt.
Shout out Caesars.
For some reason, it's
Transform.
you feel like this would be a pretty easy sell to the
Exactly.
Detroit market, but it never works out. Whether it's FanDuel, whether it's Bally,
Fox
whether it's
Sports.
Fox
Fox
Sports.
Sports.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even the Detroit market. They can't get it going with the cable companies or YouTube. Like, it's like what's
They
always
got to
been
get
their
with
parent
YouTube
company.
TV.
Yeah.
They got to get with
Yeah.
YouTube TV. Nobody's got cable like that.
Well, do
I
you
just
think
don't understand. Like, I want Amazon to just fucking buy it.
do you think that it's
That'd be the best option.
it's possibly the fact that like a lot of times these are going to not just like Detroit market, these are like all of the sports markets, and maybe like Detroit market isn't necessarily the issue. It's more like because when they buy these, they kind of buy like a package of them, like for like like Cleveland and for this city and that city and like.
Yeah.
So do you think? I don't think it's necessarily Detroit because I think Detroit is going to show out for their sports, but some of these other markets, like maybe those are kind of the trouble that kind of make these not worth it for the FanDuels, for the Bally's, for whoever.
Could be. You might not be able to buy it just by market, but
Yeah.
I mean, no, you do. You can because like half of them are on
probably
like
can,
NBC.
but
Like
that's-
Philly's tied with NBC and shit like that. I don't know why Detroit's
It's
being
crazy.
so difficult.
There's such a demand for sports that we can't figure anything out. This is fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, hopefully this works out really well and Pistons hop on board and, they get a cut somehow from Illich, when it comes down to it. 'Cause that's what this is. Red Wings and, the Tigers, this is Illich.
Yeah.
Like, this is sports not doing this. This is the Illiches, I believe.
It is.
That came out with the... Exactly. So if they can give a little cut to the Pistons, try to figure it out, and... You get all three teams on board that are contending for championships, and cups and World Series. We got breaking news.
A super chat in there from Dante151. He said, "Did you guys see that the police say a coach on the Cal State Bakersfield's
Oh, it's
men's
pimping.
basketball program was moonlighting as a pimp across 4 states
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
via ESPN?" Now, are we
escalated
talking
quickly.
like he manages OnlyFans models, pimps, or like
all day.
old-fashioned
Like,
on the corner,
on the-
cane spinning, hat wearing pimp?
They're calling them during the game.
I'm open. I'm always fucking open.
Do we know? Do we have any? Because if he's
I
just
saw
like,
that. I saw the article.
if he's just running like,
What depends too. He could be pimping the players.
could be pimping the players, but it's men's.
It creams in your
Pimping
mouth.
the
a
men's
little bit.
players.
Could be pimping. We got Max Bultman joining us soon.
insane.
But before we go to
Oh, yeah,
break,
let me get that link.
it's in there.
Yeah, it's in there.
I sent it.
You never listen.
Before we go to break, I do like. I know it's March now. You guys are who haven't been paying attention are going to pay attention and going to dive in to college basketball and what's going on in the landscape there, and obviously the bracket and everything that's happening right now. And I just got to tell you, if you don't know,
Now you know.
now you know. Darius Acuff is the best player in the country. This kid is something special. He is a Detroit product. He won states as a freshman at Caz Tech before he went to IMG. He's playing for Arkansas right now. He's averaging like 26 and 7. He had 28 and 13 last night. This kid is averaging 44% from three-point on 5.5 attempts per game for Arkansas. He is an absolute madman. And what wins in the bracket, what wins in the tournament is guard play. I expect Darius Acuff to absolutely light March Madness on fire. This kid is so insane to watch. And if I was an NBA GM, I would take him with the number 1 overall pick. I think he is going to be a Damian Lillard-esque
Hot take.
talent in the NBA. It is insane what he does, both creating for others on his team, getting his own shot, and shot making at the highest level. Darius Acuff, Detroit product, Michigan kid, playing for Arkansas, playing for Coach Cal. He is an absolute electric factory, and you should pay attention to him.
Everyone was talking about how we have 3 number 1 overall talents in this NBA draft, and that's why everyone's tanking. Acuff has entered the chat.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm there yet saying he is the best, but
best.
I think he's certainly
Certainly.
should be considered. I still really like what Boozer's doing, and
The-
obviously BYU dude.
The only one I'd even think of taking over Acuff is Diabate.
I don't know. All these guys are extremely talented, and that's why you see the NBA tanking as hard as they are right now.
Yeah.
And did you see the stat? It's like everybody's combined like
40 game
40
losing.
Yeah.
game losses in
It's
the
like
bottom
there's
10.
like a 40-game
Losing
losing
streak
streak
combined.
on the best end. Yeah.
That's
Insane.
crazy.
Before we go to break, Dante 150. Oh no, already seen it. Never mind. Already read it. Shout out Dante, the pimp coach at Cal.
That's
but
nuts.
yeah, Darius Acuff he's insane. He's a point guard. He's 6'3". He's like I said, he's leading the NCAA in scoring.
Let's get to our guests.
He is an absolute freak.
Tell us about
Speaking of
Platte
absolute
Fitness.
freaks, we got Max Bultman coming up next. Shout out my guy. He's gonna break it down.
What?
During Woodward Wings yesterday, people were crashing out after the game. Obviously, tough loss, but
Deservingly so.
it's March. We're going to talk to him about potential trade targets for the Red Wings and what they got going on. And shout out to MBN. Kid's been lighting it up. Maybe he'll be here soon.
Talk to us about Planet Fitness when we get to it.
I'm going to go to break right now and tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where everybody can get a full-body workout in 30 minutes. And all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $15 a month. Or you can upgrade to the Black Card and get use of amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, and access to over 2,700 locations worldwide. Join in-club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Massage chair.
Massage Chair House. Go see my guy, Dr. Eric Dunk, at the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road, or visit him online to massagechairhouse.com. He has a large massage chair showroom this side of the Mississippi and the #1 massage chair review channel on the internet. Check him out at the Massage Chair House.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
We talk about sports every day. Wins, losses, pressure, expectations, but real life, that's not always easy. At Woodward Sports, you are never alone, and neither is your mental health journey. Pure Psychiatry provides personalized psychiatric care designed specifically for you. No cookie-cutter plan. With 16 locations in Michigan and 2 in Ohio, they make getting help accessible and comfortable. If you've been thinking about taking the first step, visit PurePsychMI.com.
Art & Jake's not just the #1 place for a Red Wings game. They're also the premier sponsor for the Romeo Lions Club St. Baldrick's Festival happening March 14th in downtown Romeo. It's an incredible event. Volunteers are going to be shaving their head to help fund childhood cancer. You can help right now by visiting RomeoSB.com. Join the team. Shave your head. Or if you're like me,
oh my God,
you like the head to shave, you can still give back by donating. Just scan the QR code on the screen. Help them reach their goal. What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live, WoodwardSports.com. He's almost more reaction. Chris, Nicholas Kohloff, and the one and only beat reporter of The Athletic, part of the hockey show on The Athletic as well, too, Max Bultman.
Going on, fellas?
What's up, man? How you been?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good.
I'm all right. Last night hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
Giving up a 3-1 lead in the third. That sucks always.
And it's over.
Yeah.
Like that's what Twitter's saying. That's what the fans are saying.
March.
It's March. It's over. Like, pack it in. Might as well blow it up. We should start shipping pieces. No, but realistically, first I want to do a little health check on probably outside of Mo Sider, the 2 most important players on the team, John Gibson, Dylan Larkin. How are they feeling? Are they going to be able to go against Florida?
So far, what McClellan said is that Larkins is sore. He didn't practice today, but neither did Andrew Kopp, and McClellan said those were maintenance days. So as of now, I have no reason to think that he won't be in the lineup on Friday. We know Larkin. He plays through stuff. It may slow him down a little. There may be some soreness, but he guts it out. So I have no reason to expect differently. And then they sent Kosa down this afternoon. So that's a very good indication as to John Gibson's readiness from what sounded like it was a stinger in the Nashville game.
Dang, man. I wanted to see him play.
I know. I kind of think like it would have been in some ways good for them to get just 2 or 3 games from him. Maybe that still happens down the stretch or something. But, his contract, you need to get a couple looks at him before you're re-signing him. So,
right?
Yeah, that's fair. And, I mean, they've tried to avoid it at all costs. It's weird. I knew, like, it wasn't going to happen. Everybody's like, oh, you got to play the kid. I was like, no, they're going to do everything they possibly can to avoid that. And they did, but it's good to hear Gibby's coming back.
That's true. Playoff life is in his hands.
But looking to Friday, not for the game, but for the deadline, obviously there's been a lot of talk. Steve Yzerman has been linked to a lot of different players out there. Which ones are you carrying the most weight for, and which ones do you think would be the most realistic to get done before the deadline?
On both fronts, I think the answer is the D. I think like there's some exciting names at forward. Robert Thomas, that's like a massive shift, and that would be a bona fide top 6 center. He'd be a great fit. He's also going to be extremely expensive, and Vincent Trocheck I think would be a really nice add, but for what I think he's going to cost, you're talking about giving up some really valuable stuff for a 32-year-old center, and maybe they could find a way to do it. But I just think like the sweet spot for need, the sweet spot for kind of where the market's at, I keep coming back to the D. Justin Falk, Rasmus Ristolainen, Oliver Ekman-Larsson is a name who's now getting thrown out there in some reports. I could see it. He's not a right shot, but maybe if you could put him on his offhand, certainly a guy who gives him an upgrade on what they have now. It just seems to me like it marries everything. It marries the need, it marries the market, and that to me is where my focus continues to be, is on a right side defenseman.
Yeah, I'm with you too on the defense. I also, though, just scoring wise, outside the first period of last night, I feel like we've been struggling 5-on-5. What's been the issue in your opinion of that?
A lot of things. Some of it is ebbs and flows, and when you're without Simon Edvinsson, some things change, right? He's huge for them in a lot of ways, killing possessions, getting the puck back, getting the puck out. He's a great breakout player, and then he brings some offense. I mean, he scored his 8th goal of the season last night, and the Red Wings, my friend Prashant pointed out to me, the Red Wings haven't had a double, or have had only 3 double-digit goal scorers since Nick Lidstrom retired. Between Seider and Edvinsson, they got a chance to get 2 this year, which is a pretty big deal, especially for 2 young guys. So Edvinsson's absence was a part of that, but in general, it's a team that struggled to score 5-on-5 at this time of year, I think, because they tend to be kind of smaller, more skilled. They like to operate off the rush. They like to, dissect things from the perimeter. At this time of year, 5-on-5 scoring pretty much means getting to rebounds, getting to tips, getting screens. You saw a lot of that last night, and that's what I think has been really encouraging the last 2 games, the way they found their 5-on-5 offense. Even when some of it was on the rush, they were creating it in, I think, repeatable ways. Lucas Raymond's fighting through a stick check and getting the puck up on the rush. Emmett Finney the other night getting to a rebound. Last night, Emmett Finney getting one on with a great screen from Casper. Edvinsson getting to a loose puck in the slot. Yeah, exactly. So you find those pucks in those dangerous areas with the goalies out of structure a little bit. It's bang, bang. That's how you're going to score 5-on-5 at this time of year.
And speaking of, not 5-on-5 scoring, but I think you lost last night because you were 0 for 4 on your power play. And
totally.
I love Patrick Kane as much as the next guy, but I was talking about it with Justin yesterday. It just makes so much more sense to have JVR on that first unit for the big body who, if somebody's going to get cross-checked in front of the goal, I'd rather it be JVR than Dylan Larkin. And then I also liked Patrick Kane leading that second unit of, all right, you got 35 seconds, take the puck into the zone and make something happen. Could you see them going back to JVR on that first unit, or not specifically him, but a bigger body maybe to put in front of the net?
Yeah, and specifically him, right? I mean, they've done that. They've gone back and forth with whether it's JVR there and Kane on the second unit, and they've mixed some stuff up even beyond that. Like their power play, guys, since the start of January has not been the Red Wings power play that we've become accustomed to over the last 2 years. It's been, it's had its moments, but it's been more often it's been nights like last night where it just doesn't seem totally on. And then late, I thought they had a couple good looks, and Rasmus Andersson makes a great block on the Brinkett backdoor shot. That's going to happen. But their power play hasn't been the lethal weapon lately that it was for the better part of Kane's tenure here. I'm not putting that on Kane, but I do get your point that a different look can sometimes be helpful and might make it more direct. Like Kane is certainly the most surgical guy on that power play. He loves to find a seam that opens up. He's made a Hall of Fame career out of it, and I think he can still do it. It's just I could see them continuing to change that up, just looking for a spark, not necessarily because it's on Kane, but just because that's one of your options when your power play is not as good as it can be.
I just think like having the playmaking and size of JVR in front of the net just makes, and I know they like to put Larkin there, but I don't want Larkin there. Like I said, you saw what happened, how important he is for this team. He gets a cross check in the back, and then you got Andrew Kopp taking the overtime faceoff.
Yeah, and Larkin's going to be there one way or another because he's in the bumper spot. So like JVR would be at the goal line.
Yeah,
and, like that bumper guy's going to have to rotate down there. It's part of the deal. And if they took him off, what would happen is Raymond would come over to where Kane is. JVR is down low. DeBrincat would slot up to where Raymond is, but Larkin stays the same. Sider stays the same. So he could still be there anyway. Like that's. I don't know how the league keeps letting this happen to Dylan Larkin. It seems like every single year there is some very obvious missed that gets no call, no supplemental discipline, and Dylan Larkin ends up either injured or very nearly injured off of it. It happens every single year, but that's part of the price that you pay for going there. It should get called when it's that egregious.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially like captain.
Yeah.
But absolutely, star player, like the star whistle for Dylan Larkin ceases to exist. Seemingly,
it's crazy, dude. I want to ask real quick too about Todd McClellan and just Jersey's comments. How's that resonate in the locker room? Is it fire these guys up? And I don't know, man. I didn't like that.
It's an interesting one. He's taken a tact this year where he will challenge them and they respond. And that's exactly what happened this time too, right? Like he says the Jersey's comment. I thought they had one of their better 5-on-5 games in quite some time in that Nashville game following that. So that's them continuing to respond to him. As for how it plays, I think it's an interesting comment. I can't say I've spoken to a player and they've said we liked it, we didn't like it, whatever. But just the number of times stuff like this has come up this year is interesting to me. And I think as of now, they still respond really well to him and really respond well to being challenged. But this is part of the reason that like coaching life cycles are so short. Part of it is impatience for people like you and I and all the fans watching. Like there is more heat, I think, and more expectation that there's going to be changes when there's not success quicker than ever before. But I think some of it too is like, you can only be this demanding of guys for so long. And as long as it's working, I have no problem with it. But certainly it runs a risk that you make that comment 1, 2, 3 too many times that it starts to get old. But I don't think we're at that point yet.
Is it a generation thing? Because we have so many young guys?
Maybe. I mean, I think, yeah, like when you think of like the old school throwback coaches, they were probably crossing lines. And
we know that. We've had them
in high school.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I don't think that that's like this generation soft thing. I think it's just as it evolves, like everyone, there's different dynamics at play, but I don't know. I don't think it's anything crazy. To me, the Jersey's comment was not offensive. It's just like there's a certain number of times that you can call out your players. I think he's on the right side of that line still. I think as long as it continues to work, that tells me it's on the right side of the line still.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for no reason, shout out to Johan Franzen and Chris Chelios. We love you guys. But you talked about obviously going after a defenseman or right-handed specifically at the trade deadline, which I agree with. I think that's the obvious biggest hole you have on this team, especially because when you look at additions from Grand Rapids possibly down the stretch, you've got forwards for days down there with Mazur coming back now, with hopefully Danielson getting healthy and that situation. And as much as I love him, as much as I love seeing Shiner out there in a wing wheel and getting the run, if he's out there, why aren't we just bringing MBN up? But he's got, 8 points in his last 4 games or something like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 13 points in his last 10, 8 goals in his last 10. He's going off. I tend to agree with you that at some point here, you got to bring him up. Like I understand that they're at where they are at his contract. Next game he plays is going to burn the first year of his ELC. I'm at a point of kind of like, okay, like that's fine. This is the time of year when you need him. He's the exact kind of player that we're talking about. You're talking about scoring in the hard areas of the ice, finding offense that's not easy to come by. Well, how about this big behemoth who can operate in the crease, who can rip pucks? He can score every which way. And the pace was the question early in the year, and that's still a valid question. I think the pace only goes up at this time of year. So when they sent him down, it was, okay, is he in the play? He's very much in the play now in Grand Rapids. I think he's taken that step. If they're not ready today, okay, but like if he keeps us up over another week or two, I certainly think that there's a very good case to call him up.
And where would you put him? Because I really like the idea of putting him with Casper and Finney and bumping Apples down, because like I thought that line has been so good and he would fit the vibe of that line really well. But if he's scoring you could put Moose back down or wherever he's doing on the first line, put him up there with Larkin. Would you put him in the first line or put him with the kids, is what I'm saying.
That's the beauty of this player type, though, is like that's why you draft guys like this. When you draft like a guy who's one thing, right? He's a skilled playmaker. Then you know what kind of players you have to play him with, right? And there's value in that, right? Like you need at least a couple of those on your team. But people have criticized the Red Wings for drafting so many of these kind of like interchangeable meat and potatoes versatile guys. You can play Marco Kasper anywhere in your lineup. You can play Michael Brandt-Signigaard anywhere in your lineup. Clearly, you can play Emmett Finney anywhere in your lineup. Like that's a good situation to be in. So I agree with you. I think that there is definite potential for him with Finney and Kasper, but I also could see him as a good antidote with Larkin and Lucas Raymond because he brings the heavy. I don't think he has quite the pace that you ideally want with those guys. Like it does ask a little bit more of Dylan Larkin going to retrieve pucks. I don't think MBN's going to be the first guy in on the forecheck super often, although when he is, he's going to lay a big hit and you like that. But I would probably, I think the perfect line in like 2 years from now is going to be Finney, Danielson, and MBN. I think that has a lot of it because Danielson has a little bit of that natural playmaking. Finney's got your speed, your forechecking, you get to the net, and MBN's a natural shooter. He'll get to the net, be physical too. All of them responsible. That's 2 years down the line. In the short term, though, you can play him first line, you can play him third line. You can spot him up, at certain points if you want to put him on the second line even. I think Patrick Kane feeding MBN one-timers and you wanted to put DeBrincat with Raymond. Those guys work well together. I don't hate the sound of that necessarily either.
Yeah, me either.
Kane.
I just want him in this lineup. I need it. I need a Viking to help us make the playoffs.
Hey, Max, Nick in the sound booth here. Speaking of all those young guys, those are the exact guys that these other teams are going to be targeting, to go along with the picks here. So guys like Danielson, Nygaard, Kosa, Mazur, Kasper, are any of these guys completely off of the board when teams are calling Steve Yzerman to talk about, first-round picks and former first-round picks?
I think it just depends on what you're talking about. Like if you're talking about a short-term rental, an older player who's not going to really be around, it's hard for me to see. Not all those names you said are kind of the same, but like certainly like the higher end guys, the Danielsons, the Kaspers, the Brandt-Signigaards, it's hard for me to see them doing that for a short-term ad, nor should they. But if you're talking about something long-term, and again, if you're talking about Robert Thomas, or if you're talking about Colton Parayko, or Quinn Hughes earlier this year,
who just used his trade exception
yes,
too.
He did. Yeah, he blocked the trade to Buffalo, and the reports are that maybe he might prefer to be out west. So maybe I shouldn't even be bringing him up here. But just making the point that those are like high impact guys, right? And so if you're talking about Robert Thomas, who's a 26-year-old center with 5 years left on his deal at a really good cap number that you have no chance of getting a player that good in free agency for that cap number anymore, you can put some of those things in play. You could probably put multiple of those things in play. But for most of what I'm talking about for these right shot D, a Mazur is someone that could make sense. I think Mazur's a guy who deserves an opportunity, and if he's blocked, absolutely. Like I think it could even be in his interest in some ways. William Wallender's another guy like that. Yeah. I don't think those are the central pieces of a deal for a Ristolainen or a Falk necessarily. I think that's more of like you add that in to get the deal over the finish line. But I think that there are prospects that are valid, and I think when you ask about untouchables, it's just a matter of what's coming back the other way. There's not that many true stars out there. But if you are talking about a star, you have to put some of those things in play potentially. Kasper's the one that I would be the most surprised to see them move.
Love to hear that. That's my boy.
Guy,
love Marco. But Max,
Jersey invested.
Before we let you go, I did want to ask because that I love Matchbox 20 as much as the next guy, but like I'm hearing 2 firsts and a Danielson for a guy like Robert Thomas. Is that even? I don't even think that crosses Stevie's mind at all.
Why not? What would you ask for Dylan Larkin and if you're in their situation, right? Like that's kind of the caliber of player you're talking about there. 2 first-round picks and a young center. What would you pay to guarantee that Nate Danielson turned into Robert Thomas, right? I'm not advocating like you have to do this or anything. Like I think Danielson's a really nice player. In time, he's going to develop into a really nice player. But it's the same argument as when we were talking about Quinn Hughes earlier this year. It's like the Minnesota Wild made the calculus. What would we pay to guarantee that Zeev Buium becomes Quinn Hughes, who, by the way, might be the literal best defenseman in the NHL at this point? Like, you'd pay a lot to guarantee that and to have it right this second and hit the fast forward button. So that's how I view something like that. My actual response to that is I don't think that that's really necessarily what St. Louis is going to. I don't think they want multiple first round picks necessarily. I think that they're going to want prospects. They're going to want NHL ready players, if not literal NHL lineup guys and very advanced prospects. If I'm the Blues, that's what I would want. Maybe there's one first round pick in that mix, but I don't think it's going to be built around the draft capital. I think you're probably building it more. And you saw what the reported return on the Parayko deal would have been. It would have included a very high level prospect, and that's for Parayko. That's not even talking about Thomas.
Yeah. And
What guys, real quick, what went wrong with the Quinn stuff? 'Cause I know he wanted to be here. So why did he commit to any type of contract, or they're not allowing them to negotiate the contract? And is that something we revisit in 2 years when he's a free agent? What's going on with that?
Well, yeah, and I don't know. I don't know the exact. I can't tell you the exact ins and outs. I don't know that. There's different theories on it. Like, for one, it would surprise me if the Red Wings were willing to part with quite as much as the Wild gave up.
Yeah.
But it's also like he literally couldn't sign an extension at the time of that deal. It's a lot to give up for Minnesota if you're not 100% sure that you're going to keep him for more than a year and a half. Like, let's see where this ends up. If he ends up a free agent and the Red Wings are able to make it a free agent pitch to them, it's going to look very smart for them and really rough for the Wild, right? Or if the Wild find out that they can't sign him for some reason, which I have no reason to believe is going to be the case, but let's just say hypothetically, that changes the calculus. So those are the two factors that I think you should keep in the back of your mind, is that he was physically unable and remains physically unable to sign an extension at this point, which should make you wary for a big return of any kind. And then two, it was just a really good return. Like Zeev Buium, at that point, the equivalent for the Red Wings would have basically been Simon Edvinsson for how highly regarded of a centerpiece it is. I would not have done Simon Edvinsson in a quick use deal. I just wouldn't. It's too hard to find 6'6" defensemen who are as well rounded like that. There's other, players we can compare to. I sometimes feel guilty bringing up names at this time of the year, but like if you're trading a guy of that same profile, Buium is a small defenseman, a small puck mover, and like you're going from that to that, and it makes more sense. Then I think the perfect Red Wings blue line includes all three of Seider, Edvinsson, and Quinn Hughes. So I would have done pretty much anything to guarantee that you keep all of that in place if I was Steve Yzerman talking about that player.
I agree 100%. And I'm happy we kept Ed. I'm happy he got the goal last night, even though they didn't win. But another guy, it's mentioned, obviously there's been some hype around it. Obviously he was a honey-baked guy and stuff like that. He's coming up on free agency. It doesn't look like Dallas is going to even be able to extend him if they wanted to. Is Jason Robertson, could that actually happen? Because he's going to get, with teens at the very least. We got the money.
He's an RFA, so it would be a trade situation first and foremost. I'm not ruling him out staying in Dallas. Dallas, I think, can find a way to make that work.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. Certainly, any player at this point, with where the free agent market is at, any good player that comes available, the Red Wings have to very strongly consider making a really big offer on, because so few players are making it to free agency now with the rising cap. And that, I'm sure I sound like I'm beating a dead horse with what I've written, what I've tweeted. To me, that amplifies why they need to do something at this deadline. Look at the free agent class. There is not a player in this free agent class outside of Alex Tuch that gets you really, really excited for July 1. So that means you're probably not going to have that huge chance to make a signing that doesn't cost you assets this summer either. We're just going to be talking trades again this summer. And who could they add in a trade this summer? I don't think the prices are going down from that. And then certainly you just would be letting a playoff opportunity go. Adding at this trade deadline is adding for the next month and a half. It's adding for the potential playoffs, and it's adding for the future. It's all three. I don't think there's any real reason to sit this one on the sidelines. I get that prices look really high today. I'm not saying you have to throw a first-round pick after a Nick Waugh. I don't know why Colorado chose to do that. I wouldn't have chosen to do that.
Yeah.
But there are players worth investing in, partly because there's so few players on the free agent market anymore, and because you're not going to find contracts as good as the contracts these guys are on the free agent market anymore.
Yeah.
What's going on with
Vincent Trocheck, for example? Like, Vincent Trocheck makes $5.6 million for a very good, 60-plus point center who was on Team USA and was an integral piece of it for 3 more years. Vincent Trocheck hits the open market today. I promise you he's getting more than 3 times 5.6.
Yeah.
So that's there's real value in that beyond just you add him for this year. It's that you buy the right to have a contract that you have no chance of getting anymore in 2026.
That's my thought process with it, because the Robert Thomas stuff, I think Stevie wants to give his guys those deals, like the 8x8s, the stuff where it's stretched out and you're locked in forever. But a Trocheck, you could bring him in here, and then at the worst case scenario, when he falls off at the end of it, he'll still be able to win faceoffs. So he'll be JT Compher, but elite at the faceoff, and you can put that on your third line. I think it makes sense. That's where I would go personally.
And you've seen him in the playoffs. He's produced in those Rangers playoff runs. He can be a really good player. I'm not saying you got to throw, again, this is where it's fine lines. If the cost for Vincent Trocheck is Nate Danielson, I wouldn't do it, because Vincent Trocheck is 32 years old, right? But if it's a first round pick and some B prospects or other things like that, maybe a roster player, you got to look at it long and hard. I think Trocheck certainly helps you more than the player you pick at like 21 this year is going to help you anytime in the Dylan Larkin window.
I agree 100%.
Max, man, I appreciate your time. I know you put something out this morning. You want to let the people know where it's at and also where they can find the Athletic Hockey Show?
Yep. It's just on The Athletic, theathletic.com. It's basically me making the point I just made of why I think Steve Yzerman has to act at this trade deadline. But yeah, you can find me there. I'm on Twitter at @M_Bultman. And our podcast is The Athletic Hockey Show. We'd love if you check us out on YouTube, but we'll take it if you listen on audio as well.
Shout out, Max. We appreciate you, man.
Appreciate
Always,
you,
fellas. Hey, I got to tell you, I see the mic flags. Whenever are you guys like this? Whenever I see a Ben Johnson law commercial, my first thought is Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Same thing. It took me like 2 months of him being an advertiser. I'm like, can we stop saying Ben? Benny or something? I don't know.
Yeah. He can never open up a Chicago branch, no matter how big his firm gets. That's what it is.
It's bad for business.
Bad for business.
Yep.
Appreciate you,
Thanks,
Max.
fellas.
Appreciate you, Max.
See ya.
Shout out the GOAT, dude.
For sure.
Max is the best there is. He really is.
We are blessed to have the writers we have in this town.
Yeah, we truly are.
That's why truly
and like I said, the Athletic guys, dude, I'll put the Athletic guys up against anybody.
For sure.
Easily.
I mean, this guy is part of the Athletic Hockey Show.
Yeah.
Like the one guy they picked.
Yep.
Covers Detroit hockey. We're blessed with that one.
Yeah.
All right, let's pay some bills. What are we, 2 behind?
Yeah, let me tell you about Loom. Go to Loom.com to find a location near you today. And if you spend more than $80, you can use promo code TAXBREAK80 and get 40% off. Why aren't you shopping there? Screenshot this and show it to them when you get in there. And remember, all first-time customers get a free shake ounce. It's Loom Cannabis, Loom.com.
And after you get some Loom, how about you know what goes good with that? Some pizza. Detroit-style pizza. Buddy's, home of the original Detroit-style pizza since 1946. You can make it a Detroit-style watch party with pizza, salad, bread, pasta, anything, you name it. And when you get that catering order and you spend $200 or more, you can save 20% with the promo code Woodward20. That's Woodward20 at buddiespizza.com. Check it out.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
Congratulations to the real coach of the year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Real Jester Juniors, 5 pre-rolls, 3.5 grams, coated in keef and infused with live resin. And THCA is a perfect thing to get you feeling right. It even helped me recover from a 3-1 loss in the third period last night.
All right.
Yeah, okay. I'm just saying. I need the Royal Junior Jester. Helped your boy recover from the overtime loss. Make sure you guys check them out at dispensary near you. Smoke like royalty only with Gold Crown.
And then go to Lady Jane's Super High. Lady Jane's Haircuts are meant open 7 days a week.
Creep on all the girls.
It's all right. Nobody can tell. Go to Lady Jane's. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot leather, neck shave, a scalp massage, hot towel treatment, all that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Ask for Jordan. She knows ball. Lady Jane's Haircuts for men open 7 days a week. It's wicked awesome.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Weights Live. Sports.com. These are my people, Raxter, Chris, Nicholas Kohloff. Smash the like button. Be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream.
Share it.
You guys see the title? Detroit Lions sing Veteran Edge.
Sing.
No, the Detroit Lions may sign. A veteran edge. No, you fix it. I was fucking around. I'm fixing it. Relax. This is Jake making a joke.
Oh. Maz is racist.
Yeah, relax, everybody.
Yeah.
Cam Jordan was released by the Saints. Cam Jordan will be available. Cam Jordan retires to Dan Campbell. Cam Jordan retires, I'm sure, to other coaching. Nah, it's probably just Dan Campbell at this point.
Oh, it's interesting.
AG left. The rest
Yeah,
of them
that's
guys,
true.
yeah.
AG did leave.
Sean Payton.
Well,
We're talking about here in
with
Detroit.
the Lions. Idiot.
Brad Holmes, obviously a bargain bin shopper.
Likes the fatties.
He likes the fatties. He likes
Have
the
you
thick
ever been
guys on the edge.
swallowed up?
It seems like a match made in heaven.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
It kind of does, dude. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad, but when you make that type of signing, at least in my eyes, I'm thinking depth piece. But for the Detroit Lions, unfortunately, it's probably gonna be your starting guy that you count on to make and play 17 games. And throughout the history, his career, he's been healthy, but he's also 36 years old. How long can we expect it to be the case? And go up with the numbers. You'll see the sacks. Do you guys watch the show every day? Do you remember the day we broke down the film? The Cam Jordan film on some of those sacks?
Yeah.
We're just wide open. There's no one blocking them.
Yeah, I just forgot to block him.
Like that's. Again, I'm not opposed to it, but like, I'm just scared this will be the signing, not depth signing, but the signing. Your solution to your opposite end of Aiden Hudson, and I don't know how I feel about that.
That would be scary.
I hate it.
That would be worse than AQM.
Yeah, I think it would be.
I think
plays a run better probably.
Plays for sure.
But I guess gotta watch more tape. I
mean,
only watch the sack tape.
Cam Jordan is like he's a Hall of Famer. You know, he's been a damn good player in the league for a long time. No, man, I'm not. No, that can't be. Like, if you want to sign him to bring him in and make him a rotational piece, awesome. Yes, do it. Dwight Freeney, cool. But no, we cannot. That cannot be your splash signing.
I would love if the Lions brought in Cam Jordan to pair with a second-round defensive end. That's where I'm going to the well, and specifically one out of the University of Michigan. I would like a Derek Moore and Cam Jordan right there. I think that would, be a pretty good way to upgrade this defensive line. Obviously, it's not, rainbows and sunshines like a star, but you got a guy that's been there, done that, and you get a guy with, tremendous upside who I think can show a lot and did as a senior at Michigan, and Derek Moore, who was a highly touted defensive lineman coming out of high school, who showed up at the Senior Bowl. So I think Derek Moore and Cam Jordan would actually be a great pairing on that defensive side. You get the young youth with Derek Moore, and then you get the old, proven veteran in Cam Jordan. That sounds good to me as long as they address this line in the first round. I wouldn't be mad at this at all, to be honest.
Yeah.
But you need to address it with a second-round pick,
yeah,
not something like a sixth-round Ahmed Hassanin.
I don't. Yeah, I'm when you put it like that.
Yeah,
sure,
that makes sense.
Sure. Bring him in, mentor a kid. Provide if the kid's struggling, he obviously can hold his own water out there. Can even bump him inside a little bit if you want to, because he's obviously fat enough. No, I'm just kidding. But
Sun Cruz got blueberry lemonade now.
No way.
Oh my God, that's
Son, give me some of them. Shout out to Steve in the Woodward Sports Chat. Just said, yeah, Ayo Sun Cruz replaced the iced tea and variety pack with blueberry lemonade. That's goated.
Tomorrow?
I'm about to have to Uber Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just kidding.
Maybe
Don't drink
tomorrow.
and drive.
I'm down tomorrow.
Let's do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. So
Apologize,
Sounds
viewers.
good.
Apologize.
RP.
If it is Cam Jordan and a second round defensive end that you like, I personally like Derek Moore. I do think he's going to be a successul pro. But whichever second round edge that you guys
Whatever
like,
draft pick. To make it in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah. That would be cool. I'd be cool with that.
Yeah,
I would.
If
as long as you sign, Cade Mays or something like that.
Yeah, because the guy said I don't want to be mad at Cam Jordan. It's not like his fault, and he has been productive and healthy for the majority of these years. Just, I don't know. It's been weird the last couple of days. We're all crashing on our group chats.
We are. Sticks trying to rage bait, and I just don't even pay any mind anymore.
It's just that we had such a prime window to go do something, and we didn't. The big move you made was fucking Isaac Tesla. I mean, that's just insane, dude.
Shout out
the biggest move we made. And guess what? You didn't make the playoffs after either. Fifth option on the offense.
I thought he would have got us there.
And I'm not even at the point where it's like I'm upset. I am upset with Brad. Don't get me wrong.
upset.
I'm definitely disappointed in Brad, without a shadow of a doubt. I can't deny that at all. I'm not where I want to fire him though, because he's still done such a good job at everything else. Like
Not yet.
If we've lived with bad GMs doing bad shit, I could survive another 4 more years of Brad to get shit right.
4 more years of
No, easy. Now you're sounding like the Chet that was years ago that was just justifying everything he did, shielding him from blame. No, like we can't accept.
I'm not
this.
shielding from blame. I'm just saying, like
I've
ate shit long enough where I could survive shit with Brad Holmes as a general
He's not
manager.
there yet. It's like we talked about.
Well, 4 years is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, 4 years of this.
4 years of crazy the guy who built this?
4 years of
Yes,
this.
that sounds like
That sounds like the fan from this.
That
4
sounds like
years
the
of
fan that
this,
was
of not
scared.
It's going to
making
be
the
4
playoffs?
more years. So you make not making the playoffs. We're making the playoffs next year for sure.
Yeah.
We got poop schedule.
We're 9-8.
I'm saying like
that's this.
until we're back in a Super Bowl conversation, I feel like we got to iron some shit out. Some guys may have to leave.
I think you need to be in the you need to be in Super Bowl contention, not next season, but the season after that.
I think if you don't win a playoff game this year, then he is on the hot seat.
I agree.
I can't. I'm not there.
Because then you go back to those same fans that when we were saying you got to make the Super Bowl moves, this is good enough. I'll take this. I'll take the playoffs. No, this team is now in a different era where they are able and capable of being a Super Bowl contender.
I just can't fucking fire the guy who drafted Amon-Ra St. Brown, Kirby Joseph, Aleem McNeil. I just can't fucking just because we missed the fucking playoffs 2 times in a row. I can't do that.
I
We didn't
can't.
say
I can't
fire
do
him.
that. He said it.
He said
a
hot
hot
seat.
seat. Hot
Yeah,
seat.
hot seat.
Same conversation though.
No, that-
what is the
no,
hot
that's-
seat for? What's the seat getting hot for?
If you
Not
fuck
for you
up
to keep
again,
your job.
if you fuck up again, you're
lose your
fired.
job. I can't put a guy like that
So
on the hot seat.
if they go 2 seasons in a row not making the playoffs, you're not firing them?
Not making the playoffs. I'm telling you, I'm making the playoffs.
Yeah. Okay, if you don't win a playoff
He said
game,
we lose a playoff
you don't
game.
win a playoff game this year, and then you don't make the playoffs the next year, you're cool with it? You're giving them another shot?
If we don't make the, if we
You
make
don't
the
win a playoff game this year,
you don't make it the following
and
year.
you don't make the playoffs the year after that.
Context matters. I mean, it's 2 years from now. But I would be willing to ride out with it. We've had shittier for longer.
I don't
think
like that
that's- yeah,
argument.
that's
I don't
not
like
good.
that argument.
I
You got to look
between
for
the contracts.
better.
You got to get this guy
worse.
enough time. But there's not. Someone's not coming in here right now. The way the cap situation is right now, snapping fingers and fixing shit.
Why not?
I don't know.
This is not happening. It's not
there's
It's not in the
always
realm of
somebody.
reality at all. But even in converting the money over to signing bonuses and paying it cash, we don't necessarily have the cash to pay to do it.
Yeah.
No one's coming over here and doing that right now.
So,
You're also highlighting 4 drafts ago.
so then you're looking at Dan Campbell? If you're not willing to part with Brad Holmes, you can't just accept mediocrity from both of them for 6 years.
I love Dan Campbell.
I do too. And that's why I
Context-
said it yesterday.
Context matters in each one of those situations, though, too. Like, how are we losing? Why did we lose? Who's hurt?
I mean,
Who
if
was
we're going to
healthy?
lose, it's going to be the same way.
Like, I just feel like we're in a situation now where it's like you can't. He's kind of handcuffed on what he can do to fix it or improve. But I will say now, watching the fucking Rams double lap us at this point now too. Like everyone's getting better.
Yep.
We're trying to recover to where we were,
Yep.
which wasn't the Super Bowl. It sucks, but it's a fucked up situation right now. That's what it is.
Charles Bosnick said, "You over here bowing down over and over for Brad." I mean, he's definitely earned
Grace.
He's earned grace. He has earned grace. But
This is
I'm
the
with
grace.
Chris. This is the grace. That's how the NFL works, man. I'm with Chris. If he does not win if they don't win a playoff game this year, he's on the hot seat.
I agree as well, and I think this is a little surprising. I think they beat you down and bruised you and battered you.
Yeah,
They
Stockholm,
did it, man.
Stockholm syndrome.
It's
Right
not
now,
Stockholm
and
syndrome.
I'm
We had so
shocked to
many
see
more
it.
shitty GM. Like he's not a bad GM. He's just learned some fucking shit. That's
He's
it. And
not,
I
but
think
that
you
shit
got to
is-
give him time to learn that. Because right now, again, you can't just snap his fingers and fix it. It's not the type of situation right now.
You talked
It's gonna
about
take some time to iron it out.
when
What if
you
trade
talked.
for Max Crosby?
That would be
Then
amazing.
that's
That would be
amazing.
snapping your fingers and fixing it.
That would be.
That would be.
Chris asked you, you went immediately to the drafts, and then the second and third player that you said were Kirby Josephs and Aleem McNeil. 2 guys that he re-signed early which
Injuries,
was out of
Nick,
I know,
can't
but
blame
those
him
are
for
two
those guys getting hurt.
But they did, and that's what happens in the
Kirby one you
NFL.
kinda-
You have to
Kirby
move
one
it
maybe,
on
yeah.
the fly. He wasn't able to after the Frank Ragnow untimely retirement. You know,
Say it one more time.
he wasn't able to move on the fly after the Frank Ragnow retirement
Yeah.
last season.
And
He
that's-
wasn't, and then now he's dealing with injuries. You have to move on the fly, or else you're gonna get caught and passed, like you obviously have seen.
And that's what it is. I'm with Nick on this 100%, and I see where you're coming from, Easy, but it's in the middle of both of it is, yeah, he needs time to learn, and he does need to get better at certain situations of being a GM, and that's what this year and next year is. You have to show that you are learning, you are changing, and you are making adjustments to put your team in better situations to be prepared to go after a Super Bowl. And if he goes out there in this offseason and does the same shit that he's been doing the past couple of years that have been proven not to work,
But now he's stuck where he has to do the same shit he's been doing
no,
the
you
last couple
don't.
of offseasons.
Why don't you trade? Why can't you trade for Max Crosby?
Because your cap situation. I mean, you can make some shit work, but again, there's so much money on it now.
I'm just saying.
I don't know if she can afford to fucking make those signing bonuses.
I believe he will. He needs to do the things differently to put you back where you are this year. This year, you need to be back and win a playoff game, back to where you were. And then the year after that, you are competing for Super Bowl. And if not, I don't know, man. It sucks to talk like this. It does.
It does suck.
I still.
But that's the conversation that's happening
I
right
still
now.
believe that they're going to get there. I think they're going to make the playoffs. I believe they'll win a playoff game this year. I believe he'll do the right moves in the draft and in free agency because he said so. Because they both said so. Because they both looked us in the eyes through a screen and said, we are going to make changes. We are going to do things differently. We are going to pursue this aggressively to fix this because we know it's a need. So I believe they're going to do it. And if they don't, then I'm not going to believe a single fucking word either of them say for the rest of their time here.
Yeah, it's just a jumbled mess with the money now too. It's going to take some time. I think he's earned the right.
He has
for another reset.
A reset is strong.
I don't think you start a reset that ends with Jared Goff being your quarterback still.
Correct. And
So
that's what I'm saying.
If they're willing to do that, if they're going full reset, they go full reset, and that means losing a lot of your favorite players.
Mm.
And I don't know if they would ever do that,
or just one really expensive one,
or three really expensive.
It's kind of like a statue.
I don't think that they will. He's tied to Goff. He's the one who traded for Goff to bring him here in that deal.
Yeah, but
and
I mean,
he
that's
extended
out.
Goff. Did he have to extend Goff? Did he?
No.
No. He
didn't.
extended him. Like, he is tied to Jared Goff.
You could have took a year off there instead of now when you paid all of your all-pros.
But you're not going to send him and just go looking for a quarterback? You'd have fired him for that.
Sam Darnold just won a Super Bowl.
That's fair.
I mean, it's football's back. Football's back, and we need the line. First thing they need to do to clear the conscience of Detroit fans everywhere is to restructure Jared Goff, and I believe it's got to fucking happen here in the next 3 days because the tampering period starts on the 9th. All right, we're going to go to break. We're going to come back. We got some Max Crosby news that I want to get to. But first, let me tell you about Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com and find a store near you carrying the best product in the game. You heard of the High-Lows, you heard of the Boom Shakalakas, but now they've got their own concentrates. Their Blue Night Live Rosin. It is elite. Make sure you go check it out. If you don't like the wax, if you don't like the hard stuff, you don't like the concentrates, they've also got flower-only pre-rolls. So it's just a good old-fashioned doobie. They also have their own line and strains of weed like their bubblegum runts that are very good. Go check it out. Go to getmadpacks.com. Find it near you. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Packs.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Big in Injuries? Big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that D-Mac trusts. Dr. Jeff Pierce here to keep you in the game, performing at your best. For more information, give him a call at 248-426-9944 or visit him at MichiganSportsandSpine.com.
I'm just scared, man.
I am too. This is scary because, like I said yesterday, man, it means more because we love all these guys, because they brought us the success, because we've seen them win playoff games, because
and we've seen the opposite too. That's why it's scary.
And we've been in an NFC Championship game for the first time in my life, and so it means more. We're more attached to them. But if they keep failing to meet expectations, shit has to change.
Yeah,
and that's personnel, coaching staff, front office. It is world round.
Because I'll tell you what,
money
right
don't
now,
make money.
There's not a pick at number 17
No.
that's going to make you better than the Rams.
Fuck no.
The Rams, who already whooped your ass last year.
And have a better pick.
And just got an
and have
all-pro
a better
corner.
pick. And got, exactly.
They do have a better pick, too.
And they got picked third. You know what I'm saying?
They're going to get Freeling.
It's
They're going
wild.
to draft
They're
Monroe
gonna get a
Freeling.
better draft pick.
The whole
than
Brad
you.
Holmes thing it's like it's you breaking up your first hot girlfriend because it's your first one. You're like,
That's a really good point.
fuck, dude. I don't know if I'm going to get another one of these. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this bitch is crazy, but like, I can't guarantee I'm going to get another bad bitch like this.
But most times it works out.
Man.
You know, that's what
Sometimes
it feels like.
it doesn't, though.
Sometimes
it doesn't.
Sometimes it doesn't, but you can't be scared, man. That's what I'm why I'm getting on you.
Plenty
Easy.
fish in
Like,
the sea.
You can't let go. You're becoming what you swore to hate.
No, I'm not. I'm really not. I think it's like logical. I think it's a
No,
logical.
I get what you're saying, but easy. Like
Say you're dating a girl and she gives the best beegers.
Yeah.
Brad Holmes.
RIP all my eaters that are married now.
Like one of the best drafters, right? It's like do I want to walk? At least she does this one thing right.
But the last couple, she
Because
kind
I've had
of
a lot of bitches with toothy blow. You know what I'm saying? A lot
He gave you a toothy one a couple years ago.
in the Lions situation though, like we've had a lot of everything bad.
Everything's been
ugly,
toothy.
bad sex, bad blowjobs,
Smelly pussy.
we finally got one that's pretty and gives good blow.
And it tastes like water.
It tastes like agua.
Allegedly on Roblox, we do not promote sexual gratification in any way. We do not promote the violence upon others in any way. Everything we do and say is in a satirical and comedic fashion. Do not sue us.
But when do you let go? When she starts mailing in the blowjob, you know what I mean? Like there's
you can
less
only
tongue,
keep blowjobs only keep you around for so
That's
long.
fair. This one in particular is mailing the blowjob twice.
Last
One
couple
and a half.
times.
Yeah, 1.5.
Yeah.
1.5 times.
Because I like Tate and I like Tyleek.
Yeah. It's really
Tesla's going to be good.
It's really was when she tried that new trick.
She tried
and she's like, let me go get Gio Manu in the 4th round with the 3rd round pick.
Yeah.
Let me go get a fucking 5th option wide receiver with 3 3rd round picks.
Stick to
Watch
the hits.
Gio Manu.
Like, bitch, you know what I like. Don't switch it up. You know?
No, I get it. It is really like possibly breaking up with your first hot girlfriend. Brad Holmes is our hot girlfriend.
Our first hot girlfriend.
Our first hot girlfriend. We were
Especially
dating,
for our era.
We were dating Warren Sixes before this.
Brock put her in a
dude.
bikini. Put Brad in a bikini.
Relax.
Relax. Try to get us canceled now. Hold on.
Also, just with the Rams, let's see how Stafford holds up another year. Obviously, all the back rumors last year, Devonta Adams
They
soon
would
to
just
retire.
trade for Josh Allen.
I'm just saying, just in general, like, let's not just award them the Super Bowl for trading for a really good corner.
I mean, they're
Doing
the
a good
best team in the NFC.
They didn't win.
Trying some new shit.
Are we
I'm
not
like, bitch,
talking
where'd you even
Super
learn
Bowl
this
if
from?
we make a big
Don't
trade,
do that.
Nick?
Yeah,
We're
they're
do
the
that.
best team in the NFC.
I'm just saying, let's not give him a Super Bowl yet.
Well, yeah. I mean, if your quarterback gets hurt, you're probably not going to win the Super Bowl.
Like, the only way we go now is if we have a
another.
Patriots
They
path.
can win it without Devontae.
And it's just tailor-made for you to get there. Like, you get
Pretty
another
easily.
weak first-round option, a weak second-round option.
Which happens.
And we do have an easy schedule where, like, you'll at least be in the dance. If we're not in the dance, I mean, the context depending, maybe I will be on some hot seat shit. But like, you at least be in the playoffs next year.
If we had 3 players, not named Terrion Arnold, Ennis Rakestraw, and Giovanni Manu, that were playing for this team right now, we would have been in the playoffs last year. We would have probably won a playoff game last year, even with the injuries. And we would be in a much better situation now to where we would be like, okay, we could just fill in, a center maybe if that's still what you need, and then draft best position available. But because that draft was a complete bust, you're a year behind. And now instead of just having to add a center, you have to fix your whole defense and add a center. But if you had 3 good defensive players, like 2 starting corners and a fucking another edge rusher that you would have got in the first, second, and third round, boom. Now you just need the center. It was that one draft. It really was. It fucked us.
But who was there outside James Pierce who also wouldn't have been here next year?
James Pierce Jr.
He's in jail.
Let me check it.
He's going to prison. He's
not going to prison.
Mayor of Detroit's fucking sister-in-law. They're going to hit him with a book.
He's not going to prison.
They're going to put him in the fucking Ottawa Ocean. That's not even a thing. They're going to find one. They're going to make it and fucking put him in it.
All right, let's see. After Terrion.
Nate Wiggins could have been one after Terry. I'll say that.
Nate Wiggins.
Nate Wiggins, dog.
Ricky Pearsall, Xavier Legette. It went. Ricky Pearsall, Xavier Legette, Keon Coleman, Lab McConkey.
Kind of poop.
Jalen Polk.
Lab McConkey.
Devondre, Braden Fisk, Cooper DeJean.
Braden Fisk. Okay, those 2.
Kamari Lassiter. Jackson Powers Johnson. There's your starting center. Edrin Cooper.
Edrin Cooper's a dog.
Chris Jenkins. Mikey Sandersill. Zach Frazier.
Zach Frazier's solid.
Damn. R.I.P. Marshawn Nealon.
Yeah, fuck, that's crazy.
After Ennis, you had...
You got to make the max trade.
You have to. Because even these guys, Cooper Bebe.
Because pick number 17 isn't fucking getting you on par with the Rams.
No.
And you're not doing anything in free agency.
No.
And the thing, too, is like 2023, when I was bitching, jumping up and down, so, hey, we need to make the trade, and we didn't make the trade, I will admit the names were Montez Sweat and Chase Young, which obviously still would have helped this team tremendously, in my opinion. I still strongly feel that
Probably
way.
would have been able to hold on to a 21-point lead.
I'm not acting like a Max Crosby was available then, but he is now.
Well,
and that use that example to know that a Max Crosby isn't always available. So when he does become available, go make the fucking move to get him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The move I was looking at is find a way to,
Austin
and maybe this wasn't ever possible just because it is Houston in the situation he went to, but I would have made the cap space for Daniil Hunter to make that move.
Like he wanted to go to Houston though.
He did want to go to Houston.
I know,
You
but
make him an offer he can't refuse.
yeah,
I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
Yeah, Nate Wiggins probably would have been the one for the cherry on draft that could be him up for.
You want to be a star?
Nate Wiggins, who we liked, I believe was our CB1s in that draft class.
That's crazy.
Wait, what were you laughing at? What did you say?
Nothing. I'm making Nick an offer he can't refuse.
Making an offer you can't refuse. Shout out to Joe.
Well, no. What did he say?
It would be nice to have Pat Surtain. It would be nice to have Pat Surtain.
Would be nice to have Pat Surtain.
But we have the other guy in that podcast. So, and the way Dave Burkett was talking about it, like he don't know. I know the lawyer came out and said something, but it's a lawyer's job.
Yep.
Listen to Dave Burkett in his most recent article.
Still,
not the one we're going to talk about today, but the one before that. He's like, you don't know what's going to happen with Terry. I'm like, you're fucking right. I fell for the lawyer's blah blah. It's fucking, you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, we stopped speculating.
Yeah,
sounds like a lot of hoopla.
Yeah, when the lawyer immediately said don't look into this, we were just all like, all right.
Yeah, we did. We really did. I mean, I did.
I remember when Spenny called it. Maybe we should have gotten Nate Wiggins. I love Nate Wiggins.
I was a big Nate Wiggins guy.
Yeah, I remember breaking down his film for the first time and seeing him just punch balls out, run people down, make plays on the ball. I was like, dude, this guy, I don't care how fucking skinny he is.
That was my number one guy.
Yep.
The one play that he had where he chased a fucking guy all the way down to the field to punch it out the goal. Yeah.
That's a Dan Campbell guy. Dan Campbell guy.
Faster than our guy T.A.
Way faster.
Physical, willing to defend the run. He's just a little skinny.
Like
longer.
taller,
yeah,
longer.
for sure.
put on fucking.
That was my guy. That was my number
You're
one
worried
guy.
about an NFL player putting on fucking 15, 20 pounds? Why?
For why?
He's eating fucking steak and trust me, he'll put that weight on one way or
Our
another.
secondary, if Spenny was GM, would be Christian Gonzalez, Nate Wiggins, and Carlton Davis.
Well, couldn't you not get Christian because
we
of
wouldn't
the
have gotten
Gibbs
Christian because he got taken
and
for
stuff?
us.
No.
But if we were GM, for sure, Nate Wiggins would have been the pick.
Yeah.
I think TA was our. I think we differed on Quinyon.
Yeah.
We both had Nate number one.
Yep.
And then who was our number two?
Kool-Aid or TA. I think
I thought
Quinyon.
someone was above. Oh, I had Quinyon two. Then you
Yeah.
had TA two. And
Yep.
then TA three. Yeah. And we always said Cooper was going to be a nickel, which he is.
Yeah.
All pro nickel, by the way.
Yeah.
We told you that too.
That'd be pretty nice too.
That would be pretty nice. We could use him. We could run that fucking.
Could for sure use that.
Oh man. Well, we got a list. A list from the legendary Dave Burkett. What to do with a fixed Detroit Lions. Let's
And
go
Max
over it.
Crosby news.
Oh, and Max Crosby news.
But let me tell you about Sam Adams. Sam Adams Sherry Wheat. Delicious stuff. Made with real Michigan cherries. So go check it out. Find it at Art and Jake's near you. Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, you can get $5 shorts. Come up on Sunday at Northville. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to make this guarantee. You come up on Sunday in Northville, just the Northville location, and hang out with us to the watch party. I'll make sure you get $5 shorts of Cherries Wheat. Go check it out. Sam Adams Cherry Wheat at Art and Jake's in Northville on Sunday, Michigan State.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more. Has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network. We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Jaws is hosting a 3-on-3 basketball tournament in Westeros, Michigan. Bring your squad
Westeros?
to compete for $15,000 in squibbles. Pre-qualifier is on Saturday, March 7th.
Gold Dragons.
Gold Dragons. Finals are on Wednesday, March 11th at the Van Andel Arena. The Grand Rapids Gold. JawsCannabis.com/3v3 to sign up today.
Today.
I spit so much doing that voice. But I guarantee you they spat too. They didn't talk like that. I mean,
Florida Panthers loading up for their matchup against the Red Wings on Friday.
What do you mean?
Have traded.
Oh no.
For defenseman.
Oh no.
Jeff Petrie.
Right-handed? Shout
Bow,
out.
bow, bow.
Shout out
Bow,
Jeff
bow.
Petrie. R.I.P. All right.
Or no, yeah. Oh wait, no, they sent him to the Wild. Sorry, he was already on the Panthers. The Wild gearing up for their Stanley Cup run. Why do these Stanley Cup contenders want Jeff Petrie? The Panthers signed him, and then the Wild just traded for him. It was a 7th-round pick. But yeah,
I don't know, but I got some good news for Detroit.
Spartan
Lions
Dogs.
fans. Some solid news for Detroit Lions fans. It's not Spartans, but it's the Eagles, Eastern Michigan Eagles. Is that what they are? Who the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Max Crosby might not be going to Chicago.
That was the rumor. Adam Schefter. Max Schefter said on ESPN Radio with Waddle and Sylvie, some ESPN radio show. Adam Schefter said, "I would be surprised if Max Crosby ends up in Chicago."
Which, brother, I need to hear that. Because when I saw them trade DJ Moore this morning, that was my first thought. They're clearing cap to go get Max.
It would make sense.
I was getting queasy.
Yeah.
But luckily enough, I mean, there's still just enough over the cap. They still got to do a little bit more to even complete that. Unless they convert a couple salaries. I don't know. But that's fucking fantastic news.
That is good news.
That was like where I was crashing out. If we don't get Max,
yeah,
I guess whatever.
I agree.
I want him, but we know our expectations.
But if he goes to Chicago,
then I've been pissed.
I would have been extremely pissed.
Did they just have something confirmed? He come out and he's not going?
Max Schefter.
Adam.
Adam Schefter said he'd be surprised if he went to Chicago.
Nick doesn't like Adam Schefter because of his orientation.
Yeah, exactly. Hate him. No, I'm kidding. All right, here we go. I think this is a phenomenal move for the Chicago Bears. No matter what goes down, you're freeing up a locker room cancer for a second rounder.
And Luther Burden's ready.
And money.
Yeah.
You just cleared cap and you got a second rounder. They can do A, if they want to trade up. B, I think they make this trade to upgrade that defensive line, whether it's Crosby or not. But I also believe this opens cap space if they don't. I mean, you're talking about the best free agents in the goddamn league. You want Linderbaum? Oh, how about a replacement? This is a phenomenal move for the Chicago Bears. And I think that they go after Linderbaum right now. And they can pay just as much, if not more, than those other teams.
Here's my thing with Linderbaum, and no disrespect to him or any other center other than Frank, because Frank was a fucking man. Centers are like among the lowest paid positions for a reason. They're just not like that impactful. It's nice. It's good to have a good one. It's definitely nice to have a good one.
Tell that to Jared Goff last year.
It's nice to have a good one, like I said. But they're not like Tyler Linderbaum's not the fucking swing that's making you a fucking Super Bowl contender, you know?
He's better than the guy who just retired, and so it makes that offensive line better.
Because I've seen us play with Tyler Linderbaum, and we've worked them. Detroit Lions did.
That is true.
On Monday Night Football.
Yeah, defensive line was tearing them up.
And him specifically.
Yeah, he
it's
could
on the
not
tape.
handle the blitzes.
Could
Jack
not.
Campbell was getting in his ass. Pause. Resume.
But if a defensive, an edge, that's different. That impacts winning a lot more than the center position. I'm just glad Max is out of the running. Fuck the Bears.
Well, per Adam Schefter, he would be surprised if he ends up in Chicago.
I still feel like
I would
that's
not
shit
say,
that could change.
Yeah, I would not say that it confirms he's out of the running yet.
He did say to you, though, Nick, to your thing, is he thinks they'll go cheaper. Oh, cheaper than Linderbaum at center. Talking about Baez or Cushenberry.
Get Cushenberry.
So, boom.
Go get Cushenberry.
You get Cushenberry. I think it was for the Vikings. We worked him in there, too.
Bears have a lot more firepower than the Detroit Lions right now. I mean, that's just what it is. So everything we want to do, they can do better as of this moment besides their first-round pick.
Well, that's
ours
the
being
thing, too,
17.
man. They got that second-round pick.
Yeah.
How the fuck? Brandon Beane is an idiot. You know the Bills are the second highest paid receiver room in the National Football League?
There's no way.
Oh, the second highest paid receiver room in the National Football League right now.
How?
I said the same thing.
Who makes that much money?
You traded a fucking second round pick for a 29-year-old wide receiver.
Well, they can't draft wide receivers.
Who's fucking averaging like 800 yards the past 2 years.
Yeah.
My guy Josh Allen will never escape that hell. He'll forever be at the criticisms of the Neil Rules and Sticks of the world because of Brendan fucking Beane. Some of it is his fault, too.
Trade Josh Allen.
That fumble was fucking terrible. Trade us Josh Allen. That's
That'd
the
be
only way
cool.
to fix it. I'll do it in a
It's the
heartbeat.
only way to fix it.
But the good news is Bears are not in the driver's seat for Max Crosby.
Per Adam Schefter.
Per Adam Schefter.
I mean, look, that's good to hear rather than not hear, but at the same time, these things are so fast developing. Things could change so quickly. They were just the odds-on favorite. Like, Adam Schefter is, who he is. I'm not doubting his credentials by any means, but
you are, though.
Vegas, though.
Yeah, it sounds like you are.
Where the money is, I feel like I trust the money more than a superstar reporter.
You trust Polymarket more than Adam Schefter?
Absolutely.
I'm just kidding. It wasn't Polymarket.
Yeah, but sure, why not?
Also, to everybody saying I'm excited about the Bears, no, it's just realistic. That team's dangerous as all hell right now, and they just freed up a shit ton of money to go along with a second-round pick because the Bears are idiots, or the Bills. Come on. Like, I believe this was a smart move, and I think you'll see it.
No, it's a good move by the Bears.
No, it's a good move for sure.
You have 2 young wide receivers. You've got two young tight ends, a young quarterback. Now they can go all in on a player if they want to, and that's what scares me. We got a report here from Jeff McLean. He's
not a real person.
Eagles reporter for Inquirer. He said the most likely potential partners with the Eagles for A.J. Brown are the Patriots and the Ravens.
Makes sense.
Patriots, yeah. Steve, shout out Steve. Our guy Steve was all over that.
Yeah.
Vrabel, he knows how to deal with A.J. Brown. That would make the most sense. Ravens, him and Lamar are probably boys, right? Lamar's friends with everybody, I feel like.
No way. Yeah, they're paying averages AAV. Khalil Shakur, $13 million a year. Josh Palmer, $10 million a year. Curtis Samuel, $8 million a year. Keon, $2 million. And then you got DJ Moore coming in at $27.5 million.
That's crazy, dude.
That is insane. That is more than the Detroit Lions.
And they're all ass. Except for
Josh Palmer, fucking $10 million. What are you doing? How does that happen?
Can they get rid of those guys?
Why is he so bad at fucking getting receivers? I don't know. I don't fucking understand. That's blows my. Every team in the National Football League, outside of the Raiders, and maybe I can't even exclude the Bills now, I feel like have a good receiver.
Yeah.
The Jets have a fucking good receiver.
Jets do have a good
How do you
receiver.
fuck this up that bad?
I don't know. They cannot.
They made him the fucking team president. They upgraded his fucking position. They fired the coach. That's insane to me.
They cannot draft wide receivers to save their lives.
Sorry, I'm a Josh Allen stan. I just feel bad for the guy.
Yeah, it does suck, but
brutal stuff there.
Like Nick said, I think it's
and then you gave the fucking Bears another second-round pick.
Good for the Bears, man. That's a good move for the Bears.
I know Shefty said he doesn't see it happening, but like they got more ammo to do it now.
Yeah, I hope Shefty's beating the Cooked allegations. All right, tell us about BlackRock.
Ah, dang it, man. I'm gonna go to BlackRock and cry. All right, they got a great deal going on today for just $20. I'm gonna get a 6-ounce shoreloin shrimp scampi, side salad and mo off of $19.99, my bro. They also do the same deal or similar deal on Tuesdays for just $13.99. You get a half pound of ribs, coconut shrimp, and fries, all during happy hour, all at BlackRock. It's more than just a meal; it's an experience. Check them out at BlackRockRestaurants.com.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Find your sun with Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Cold, refreshing, and made for moments like these all year long. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Sun Cruiser, best drink of the game hour right now. 4.5% alcohol, low in calories as you're gearing up for the big Detroit sports weekend. No better pairing than Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Heard they got a new flavor. Go to the bar. Go check it out. Let us know what you think. Or go pick some up today. Make sure you check out some Sun Cruiser. We love it here at Woodward Sports, and you're going to love it too. Sun Cruiser. Check it out.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live, WoodWardSports.com. Easy much more Raxter. I'm Chris, Nicholas Kohloff. Smash the like button. Be a friend. Tell a friend. And share the stream. Chris, you got the list?
I'm still looking for it. I don't see that Slack on our thread.
That's fine. Nick, will you just save it and set it in the heavyweight Slack, please?
Right here.
It's
Dave Burkett's 5-step plan for the Detroit Lions. It's above the Jason Tatum one and below the DJ Moore. In the Braylon show Slack.
Little Hefe did a little mock draft. Would you like to review it, Smitty?
Sure.
We're going to put it on the screen, but I can just read it out loud until Chris is ready with the list.
Hefe.
Would you guys rather do the draft or you rather do the list?
I got it, so we're good.
Let's do that.
Hefe's mock draft. All right, so we did the 4-round picks. Remember, we don't have a third. However, we do have 2 fourths, so shout out to David Montgomery.
Shout out.
All right. Little Hefe, Timu Easy. The first round, pick 17, selects edge rusher out of Clemson, TJ Parker. What's the grade on that one?
8.
I think I like that kid too.
Yeah, I like him.
That long arm rush is.
Yep.
I fucks with that.
And he plays the run well. They like the Lions like him as well. He's got the body. Yeah, he's
250,
not
260.
not like it's just that speed edge rush guy. No, he's somebody they like. He's somebody they met with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Arms they can get up to, bat some balls down.
I would love that.
Nick, what do you grade in Jeff's selection of TJ Parker?
B+. I do like him as a player a lot. I just, at 17, I'm thinking you probably got to get the offensive tackle for the future here.
That's
I don't
fair.
hate that either.
Ted Duck's probably going next year, so I mean,
yep,
that would make sense to do. Chris, you got a grade for that one? I'm trying to find his arm.
Yeah, I'm with Nick. I'd go B+ because I'd lean offensive tackle. I don't know if you're gonna be able to get another prospect like that, presumably soon.
I'm gonna go.
I mean, you could trade for one. The Rams have a pick. The Rams are probably going to get Monroe Freeling at 13, where you would have been if you didn't beat the Bears. And they just have another pick.
I'll go B+. And yeah, I'm a fan of TJ Parker. And but I'm same with Nick as like I'd probably rather have the tackle, whether it be Fanu. Like, I don't care if it's Fanu. I don't care if it's Proctor. I think I'd rather have those two guys. And the arm length is 33 1/8 for TJ Parker there too. So in the second round, I think you guys will like this one. Nick, you'll like this one. Pick 50, guard out of Iowa, Jennings Dunker. Tackle by tackle at the college level. That's his goal to play tackle, but he's more suited for guard.
He's not going to be a tackle.
Yeah, he's not going to be a tackle. I will say this: out of the more I dove into the film with Jennings, I don't know if he's fast enough to be like elite at the NFL level. I think he'll be a starter.
Yeah,
but I don't know if he'll be like a elite guy.
Because you gotta pull.
Yeah,
if you're going to be a guard, you got to pull.
Yeah, that's why I'm switching these. That's why I'm not going.
You going offense then defense?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
Not mad at it either.
I would
because
give Jennings Dunker a B-.
I think you can get better quality ends in the second round than offensive linemen. Personally, right now, in this specific draft.
I'm not mad at you. I think you're probably right in that one. I'm going to go B- as well. Pick 118, 4th round. Jalen Kilgore, safety out of South Carolina.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that one
too.
too.
I like
I'll
that.
give it
I'll give that an A as well. You need some guys back there that are versatile. Can cover as well as come down on the box and lay some lumber.
Hell yeah, come in that box and lay lumber.
Playmakers are definitely needed in the back end. Yeah, there will be good safeties available in that 4th round. He's one of them. I like that pick.
Now the second 4th round pick I'm not as familiar with. I'm sure you're good on the safety as well, Nick, I'm assuming. Yeah. I'm not as familiar with the next guy. Pick 128, Tyreek Sapp, edge out of Florida. Are you familiar? I'm not necessarily familiar. I'd have to do the homework.
He wore the half shirts, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. This is the guy. Yeah. He's
Is he cute enough to play for the Detroit Lions?
he had a really good year in 2024. He had 7 sacks, 13 tackles for loss. Not so great last year, and not really the guy they like to get. Like, he's not the biggest guy. He's like 250, 260, 6'3". So maybe if you want to beef him up a little bit and use him as a super Josh Pascal or something, or not even super Josh Pascal, just literally Josh Pascal. That would make sense. I don't love the pick. He's a great athlete. He's a great physical presence, but not like the most explosive guy. Yeah. It's Warren Sapp's nephew. I'll give it a B minus.
Okay.
B minus, C plus.
Nick?
Working on some technical difficulties in here. I apologize, Easy. I missed that last one. Defensive end, Florida.
Tyreek Sapp.
Tyreek Sapp. I don't know much about him.
1 sack and 3.5 tackles for loss in 12 games last year.
He's 6'2", 273.
Yeah, but 2 years ago he had 7 sacks and 13 tackles for loss.
Shorter arms, 32-inch arms.
Yeah,
it's 20%.
He's like a
sounds like a little gator.
Like a Wingo.
All right,
a
C minus,
Wingo
D
Pascal hybrid.
C minus, D plus. Next question.
Raw. Next question. We come back. We got a list from Dave Burkett. We'll get to that one. How about that?
Let's go. Smash that like board.
The king of Berkshire. Tell us about Ben Johnson.
The best in the game. You guys know what it is. It's Ben Johnson over at Ben Johnson Law, because corporations, the government, even your insurance company will do whatever it takes to minimize their liability and withhold your compensation. So when something goes wrong, make Ben Johnson your first call and get a fighter in your corner. Contact Ben today at benfights.com.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Jason Tatum back Friday officially. Reactions. Yeah, no, I fucking hate that.
Cash. That means Pistons are going to win.
Yeah, Bill Simmons told us.
And then I told you guys that Bill Simmons told us.
I think it did. Not good. That's enough time for him to get warmed up for the playoffs.
Chat, do you guys know about the Akimbo Model 1887 shotguns from Modern Warfare 2? Did we talk about
OP.
They are OP. Did we talk about that in the intro?
Didn't they nerf them?
That's different language to me, brother.
To where you couldn't akimbo in like the next Modern Warfare or something like that?
No, they just nerfed them because you used to be able to fucking snipe people across the map with those bitches.
Yeah, those bad boys.
That shit was good.
Who the Pistons play tonight?
Spurs,
baby.
Oh, shit.
Lock in.
He's scared of Wemby.
I'm scared of Wemby. They're a good team.
They're a good team.
They are a good team. And I'll have to check. Nick, do you actually know the spread on the game?
I was just gonna pull it up. We'll take a few guesses in the studio.
I think it's gonna be like 5.5 Spurs minus 5.5.
You guys know Jason Tatum's only 19. Crazy. All
right, fellas, best guess. Closest one gets it.
5.5 minus San Antonio.
6.5.
Spurs minus 3.5.
Winner, chicken dinner, Spenny on the money.
Boom!
Little
Let's
comeback.
go.
Oh, Akimbo shotgun at you.
I am retiring.
Looks like they're expecting a little bounce back game from the Detroit Pistons. Can they make a three? We shall see.
Hopefully.
To me, honestly, I thought that they kind of figured some things out against San Antonio down the stretch, and I think they'll play a lot better against San Antonio this game. Like, I really do. I think it will be a lot closer. I think the Pistons are going to get them, man. I think they are. I think they win this one tonight.
I'm going to get you.
I'm going to get you. And I think they're going to kind of restore some faith. They've been playing some sloppy basketball recently, and they need to clean up. They need to get back to Detroit-style basketball, taking care of the ball, winning the battle in the paint, all of that stuff. I think they'll get back to it tonight.
For you. DBK 187. Spinny, quit being a puss and get back on your Twitch grind.
You know, when I'm riding, boy, I'm riding dirty. Oh, dude, I mean, I'm playing Pokemon Fire Red right now.
So
just got my Blastoise last night, boy. Beat the shit. I named my rival Cuck, and I beat Cuck's ass yesterday again.
Nice.
I got a pretty good team, pretty good squad. Not gonna lie.
Spinny named all his Pokemon the N-word.
I did not. I did name my Hypno R. Kelly. It was between R. Kelly and Bill Cosby.
Anyone think the Pistons win tonight? You say Chris?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take
yes,
the
they win.
Stones. And when I'm riding, boy, I'm riding dirty.
They gotta take a look in the mirror right now. I mean, they didn't address the shooting. They didn't address the shooting at the deadline. They don't play Kevin Huerter, and you're looking at a team that can't shoot from three right now against elite teams.
Doom Boy.
Yeah.
You want to talk about Doom Boy?
He's not.
Yeah.
I need Cade to wake the fuck up, brother.
Cade's gotta wake up.
You can't have 10 or 12.
Cade played one of the worst games he's played all year, and they lost to the Cavs by what, like 5 points?
What time's the game?
8 o'clock. So I'm assuming
Oh,
8
so I got time to go home. Yeah, because I need him to avenge. Who fuck was guarding him last time?
What, in the
Castle?
San Antonio?
Castle,
Harper.
Castle was locking Cade up. I can't lie.
A dog.
Cade legacy
Even
game?
in the post. And Cade does not get locked up by guards in the post. That was fucking
Castle
awesome.
is a dog.
He's one of the best defenders.
So I hope that experience will fire up Cade for tonight.
And
although the Cavs did a really good job against them on Friday, and they really fired him up for 2 nights ago.
Cade legacy game? Question mark.
You know, Kendrick, you don't know dirty.
Cade 30, what? Victor 20 during 10 or 15? How's that sound? Cade 30, legacy, bounce back.
That's the other thing too. Is like he really didn't go off till the second half either. We did a good job on him the first half.
Who, Victor?
Yeah.
Can we expect
That's
that
what
again?
Was scary.
Yeah.
And that they were just letting threes.
I think you can when you now have more bodies to throw at him, one being Isaiah Stewart.
For Stu.
What do you guys think about Paul Reed not playing?
What's wrong, Squigga?
I brought that up in the Cavs game. I thought that you kind of need to go more. Shout out to Grace Al Never.
Go to church.
Tell us the 18-year-old sitting on 18-inch.
I think that the Pistons need to go big against some of these teams. Like, I think they need to. Like, what happened to Stu and Duran playing together? That was such a great, successful lineup earlier in the season. They kind of went away from it.
For Stu. Last week, baby.
I think they need to go back to it.
Maybe.
Back to what?
Back to Stu and Duran together. That was such a good lineup for them. Not for like ever, but especially
against
closing.
this specific team, brother. They ain't getting nothing in the paint. You gotta start Tobias and fucking kick it out.
Yep.
I think you need that. I think you need that interior defense. I think this Piston team wins. I think this Piston team wins games when they play their style of basketball, which is valuing the possession, not giving a fuck about the three, and beating you in the paint.
Actually. Well, you're wrong. Does Sar Thompson get a lot of run in this one?
He should.
Why?
Ron been doing
Because he can't fucking shoot.
Yeah.
He should absolutely, like, you
Why?
need him. You need him in this game. You need him to be
For
what
what?
he's been the last couple games, which is scoring 14 points. Like, you need
Do
him
you
to
expect
be
him
that.
to score 14 points against Victor Wembanyama?
I do.
I
think he's going to play a lot better in this game. I think you need to cut off a lot of their dribble penetration that they have in Fox, in Fox, Castle, and Harper, because that was leading to a lot of the kicks. It wasn't really a lot of Wemby that was leading to those open threes. It was driving kicks that Asar is normally stopping. You need him to be the point of attack dog that he is.
Fellas, I'm not going to lie. March has been pretty doom and gloomy.
For doom.
Gloom and doomy.
What's wrong?
Doom and gloom.
Either would work.
So
yeah.
far, Pistons obviously a little tough stretch here. Red Wings tough stretch. Lions we're getting pretty depressed, but everything's gonna be turning around. For a little.
And Jose Briseño just had wrist surgery.
Yeah, we just need to turn around before April in the D. Let's go.
Max Clark sucks.
We got a whole month to figure it out. We're good.
We got a month. Yeah.
April in the D.
I have a question. Did something happen with Max Clark again in the outfield?
Yeah, he dove for a ball and he came up a little short. He's like 5 feet short. Like he wasn't even anywhere near it. He's in his head right now.
Good.
Yeah. I can
He
tell.
needs to
We
get
keep
down
talking
to
about a
Double A,
change, like,
go
yeah,
rec,
relax.
get to Triple A.
Yeah, he
get
wasn't
some
going to make the team anyways.
Yeah, for sure.
But you wanted to see him have a strong spring. He is not. Maybe tuck the chains a little bit, but you just got to. He's in his head right now.
Made him tuck the chain.
Uh-oh, Nick back to flip down Asar again. Can he shoot? Can he be played?
I mean,
And
but
stretch
for
tough
real, in that
minutes.
moment, what the fuck was the game plan? Why are we kicking to Asar to shoot in that moment?
That's what every single
That was-
team
yeah,
is
that
going to
was
force
dumb.
you
That
to
was dumb.
That's
You
what
know he can't make that shot.
That's
Why?
what-
Why is it the fucking?
Well, you have to.
Get Tobias open in that scenario, not fucking Asar.
Well, then Asar can't be.
Or
on the
Ron.
floor.
Ron was knocking him down in that game. He had 2 threes in that one.
Yeah, but Rod's been off a lot. I'm still not trusting. I mean,
Ron
look,
was
he's
knocking
better
out
than
threes against
Asar.
Spurs, too.
He's better than Asar at shooting threes.
He
but
is better.
It's
He's
not
like, what,
like
25%?
It's not justifying a lot.
It's
Yeah,
not saying much.
exactly.
You know who's
I'm
not
better
going to be
Asar.
playing in clutch minutes tonight? Asar Thompson. Why? Because he's scared.
No, stop.
Whoa!
He won't be
You
going
went
at
too
Wimby
far.
in the paint. You
Nick's
asked.
back.
That's why.
I didn't ask. You just said it.
I mean,
Was everyone thinking it?
Hey,
it's
Nick.
a bad combination of.
That hat's tough.
He
You need
normally-
to make some more. Someone said it in the chat.
There you go, Nick.
Shout out.
He normally doesn't go
Start
up
mass
strong
producing.
anyways, or as strong as he should. And if you're going at Wemby, you can't go up soft. So, yeah.
I guess the one good thing from the last game, and I don't know if Chris said this, I apologize if you did, if I'm 100%
Yeah, you never
here.
listen.
Duran did find his groove at the end, towards the end.
That's what I was saying. The
And,
Pistons
then
were
JB
figuring
was
some
like,
things
you
out.
can't go around him. You got to go through the motherfucker.
Yeah, which is a bar and a truth.
Knock somebody dick
And
in
a
the
truth.
dirt.
Because it was defensively. That was what was working with him last, like in the first half, right? They were physical with him, and then when he didn't necessarily figure some things out. It was just the Pistons were less physical with him in the second
Well,
half.
he got in early foul trouble too. Him and Cade.
Dude,
yeah.
my mom.
So that's what I'm
super
saying. Like
clutch.
you need to go big.
She just hit me up
You need
with
to be
an
physical.
electrically reversible window fan. That's gonna help me air out my house so much when I just
That's sweet.
bake it out.
Danny G says that French MFer will surrender by halftime. That is the
There you
most
go,
cope.
Danny G.
That's the most cope I've ever seen,
Yeah,
Danny.
you
You're
hate
better
Amer-
than that.
You hate America, Nick. Whatever. That'll do it for us today.
Nick, are you
Appreciate
part
you.
French?
Oh, we still got a couple
Croissant?
minutes.
Someone say croissant?
Can't do it yet.
Check it out.
57. We still got
Little creme
Well,
brulee.
All right, mailbag.
croissant.
Get him in. Ask your question. Any question.
April.
What did Nick lose virginity? We'll find out. Is he French? We'll find out.
April in the D.
Chris, you think mailbag from DNC? Chris, you think you could beat Nick in a fist fight?
First of all, I never fight my brother. That's
Shout
my booth
out,
brother.
Booth
That's my
boys.
booth
That's a
brother.
no.
That's a no.
You always gotta have self confidence. Like I
That's
said,
fair, that's
you always
fair.
gotta have self confidence.
Until the day of the fight, and then you back out.
Mailbag DBK.
Oh!
Who's the best at 2K in the room?
Didn't
Probably
we
Chris.
play each other?
I think
Honestly,
we did.
no, I'm not.
I'm
good
pretty
at
sure I
2K.
won when we played on the.
I think I beat Easy, and I think he rage quit.
You beat me in Madden.
Oh.
Yeah, you beat him in Madden.
Because I was winning the
Remember
entire
when I
time,
beat
and then,
Easy
yeah.
and Madden? How
Then I pulled the Red
frustrated he was.
Yeah, you did beat Easy in
He
Madden.
was so pissed.
Yeah.
beat me in Madden.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did. It's on stream.
It's on stream.
It's on
Documented.
video.
All right.
Pull it up.
You're the one disputing it. You go pull it up.
Yeah.
Pull it up. You just saying it.
Because it happened.
Chris
we were
ain't beat me
there.
on fucking Madden.
We saw it. Chad, did Chris beat Easy in Madden during the stream?
Mailbag. Easy. Your thoughts on Hefe? I think he needs to shave his goddamn head. If we're in a fight, if we're doing a little fucking MMA thing or a little grappling thing, after I whoop your ass, you gotta go bald.
April
That's the
in
bet.
the D. Did he just come out of nowhere and say he could beat your ass?
I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Hell yeah, Jeff. Well, that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you tapping in. Smash that like button. For Easy, for Nick, for Chris, I am Spencer. We're the heavyweights. Shout out to Max Bultman for coming on. He's the man.
Shout out.
Pistons watch stream tonight, 8 o'clock.
Pistons
Massive
watch stream
failure
tonight.
if the Wings don't make a move. Spenny.
Yes, absolutely. Massive failure and disrespectful to Dylan Larkin from Steve Eiserman. That'll do it for us tonight. Appreciate you tapping in. We'll see you then. Peace. Pistons watch party tonight, 8 o'clock.
Pistons watch party tonight.